29.
28.
27.
26. 25.
24.
23.
22. 21.
20.
19.
18.
17.
16.
15.
14.
13. 12.
11.
10.
8.
6.
6. What happened to 7?
7.
5.
4.
3.
2. 1.
0.
So we're trying to make sure we don't have an echo. So let us know if there's an echo. We've been trying to do this for like a couple hours. Can you guys hear me at least? Because I don't want to have to use the headphones because Matt's here and it's going to make our interactions. Matt is going to do all the coordinating with the guys and we'll see what's going on. It's probably going to, what did they say? It's going to be like, what, 15, 20, maybe 20, 30 minutes? Ish. Okay. Okay, so it sounds good. All right, guys, look at that. Look at that background. Look at that background. That is a killer background. Oh, I didn't get you the keyboard so that you can
That's
do.
okay. That's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
We're in it.
So we've been having problems. We did some test stuff with one of the producers and it was horrible. We had a lot of echo. We got it figured out. So when we go live with the boys, I'm going to have to use the headphones. So we'll play with that. I'll get the headphones plugged in and everything first. Tino's going to coordinate with them, but what's everybody doing? How's it going with everybody? We've got Tino here. Tino has been partaking of the jazz cabbage. Heavily. What? It's okay. I'm getting ready to. So yes, perfectly fine. So we're going to.
Can you even. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Can't even see it.
Well, it's going to be, we're going to see how it works out. We've been having a lot of technical issues trying to work it out on how we were going to do it.
You can have a purple mustache.
No, I can have a.
American mustache.
Whoa, hey, there you go. That's crazy. But we're going to get around to it. We'll get around to it. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit, and we got to do some setup. He's going to do some coordination.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute.
Yeah, because like I said, we've been having a lot of problems with our system and theirs. So a lot of echo. So we're going to have to coordinate me muting my mic, them muting their mic. It's just been, what did it take us, like 30 minutes just to figure out the audio issues?
Easy.
And then we had the camera issues. So yeah, we've been messing around with this for a little bit.
He was yelling at me for no reason.
Well, there was a reason, but you didn't deserve it, but I still was yelling at you.
I come here so I don't get yelled at by my wife. And then I just get yelled at by my mic.
It's fine. It's fine. I yell at everyone. It's my primary means of communication.
This is true.
Let's see. Does it do it? It's so thin. It's so thin.
It is thin.
It's so thin that it disappears. Guys, you guys see this? You know what that is?
Hot trash.
That is, we can't talk about it yet because they haven't seen it. The video goes up, the unboxing video.
You don't have to actually see it. You can just look at this thing behind us and know.
So this is one of the knives that arrived in the Cutlery Corner Network package of 5 knives for $53. $53 for 5 knives. That trio, the mystery box trio, guys, holy shit. Like I had to literally tie PDM up and make him stay outside in the yard. I had to tie him up and throw him out in the yard to make sure that he didn't get into. He said Daniel was used.
I don't even know what to say. Like I'm speechless.
Well, I texted Nick Shabazz and I sent him a voice message and I said, hey, I got these knives in from Frost Cutlery. I'm going to try and I would love to try and do this. I told him he needs to come over and we will film together from the top down. Like that way he doesn't have to show up on camera.
Oh, you should.
And compare these knives side by side, each one of them to the Z Hunter.
Move your head a little bit outside so then they can see the other fine points, like the seatbelt cutter.
Oh, it's yeah.
And the glass breaker. Can't forget those.
Does he have a PDN? No, but he has a Russian persona that does a lot of dumb things. And Nick is into. Nick does not need a poor decision. Nick's into watches. That was kind of my idea, Nathan, was that it would be PDM. I'm still got a transient echo somewhere that I can hear.
Me too.
Well, that's just in your head.
I'm not going to deny that.
All I'm picturing is Piccoli like, how big are you? It's like, that was my head.
Nothing wrong with a little pizza on our time.
And we did just have pizza.
We did just have pizza on our time.
We ordered pizza. We may be. I will tell you, just to give you guys a heads up, that the reason that those knives are all assisted is because there's no way you would get them open any other way.
You wouldn't get them to lock any other way either.
They lock, sort of.
With much force.
That was a bad idea this early into the live feed. I believe I hear my wife coming. I believe I hear her silent murder car coming up upon us. So what is everyone carrying today? What do you got in your pocket?
It's Ferrum Friday.
It's Ferrum Friday. I don't have a Ferrum on me. My knife case is right here, though.
So
Ferrum Forge Stinger.
Lefty SM100 Stinger.
Oh, that's right. That is the SM100.
And the Gabudax.
The Gabudax. Gabudax made an appearance in a video not long ago.
Oh, yeah?
It did. It was in that roll of knives that you had here. So if you guys don't know, Tino is the one that allows me to borrow a lot of his high-end knives and stuff like that. Okay, I just got a message on my phone. Hang on, let me see.
And now that you gave me this back.
So we're looking at about another 25, 30 minutes. Looking at about another 25, 30 minutes before they'll be available. We don't know how long they'll be able to stay, but they said they might be able to jump in and jump out throughout the thing. So carried your Smoky Mountain Knife Works Pena Raptor today. Nice. That's a good choice. So Brant carried his Project X. I mean, I don't even know why you bothered chiming in. We knew you carried a Hinderer. I mean, you're as bad as Dave on the Knife Nuts podcast with Revis Christ. I mean, you think that Rick Hinderer walks on water. What we got here? Daniel was used, says he's carried his 20 CV Spider Delica and a Cold Steel Formax Scout in the pocket till my custom shop bug out takes Delica's place. Why? Like, okay, let me tell you, the bug out is, let me put it through this. How do I say this nicely? You can only polish a turd so much, but at the end, you still got a fucking turd. I actually carried earlier today, because I'm going to do it for review. I was carrying the Kubi Nova. I had the Kubi Nova that was out. Yeah, I know. Me either, gay porn. I know. I like it. There's a guy that logged in under the name Jas Hugh, last name Jas, first name Hugh. Hugh Jas. Yeah. I can't stand a bug out either. Is there a Mike Hunt in the building? Mike Hunt. We need to speak to a Mr. Mike Hunt. I won't buy anything by Tor. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna do a video about it, and I'll tell you why. But they basically were stealing designs from Andy over at Half Face Blades, and are still stealing designs from Andy over at Half Face Blades, and never apologized, even though they were called out on direct theft. So, can you keep an eye on the time and right about 8 or 8:05? We'll see if those guys are ready to come on for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, neither one of us are going to have a good concept of time because we've been you even more so than me.
We got like clocks and shit.
Yeah. Ritter Hogue Mini RSK. I was just messing around. Do we still have it out here?
It's up there.
Is it up there?
by the copybook. On the other side.
That Hogue mini flip, that X1 mini flip, that's actually a fun knife. So this was a gift. This is a gift to the channel. This is probably going to be a giveaway. That Hogue button lock mini flip was the X1 MF by Elizawitz. This is a cool, interesting knife.
The detail's weird.
It is weird, and it has
It's not bad. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's not exactly
It's different. I haven't felt anything like that before.
Me either.
Like from a collector standpoint, I go like, oh, this is different. I don't have anything that feels like that. I would buy that.
Like, yeah, that's the first thing I did when I pulled this out of the box. Thinness, the Appalachian versus the TRM stuff. What are your thoughts? I'm not gonna lie, that he has in his it's over there. His Appalachian Drifter 2 is way thinner than the TRM Shadow that I had in, which was a thin knife. I think that the only thing
What that knife's called?
Yeah, that's the Appalachian Drifter 2.
I just saw it and I was like, oh, that looks fucking cool.
I had to look it up because I had to know what it was.
Yeah.
That's why we have a 30-second countdown at the beginning. That way, if I drop an F-bomb in the first 30 seconds, I don't get demonetized.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That is the Appalachian Mini Drifter 2. That thing, the only knife I've had in a very long time that is as thin as that is the Steingraber Performance Knives.
Yeah, this disappears too.
Yeah, the Steingraber. Oh, they all do. The Steingraber Performance Knives Shark fixed blade is super thin. Like, it almost doesn't exist behind the edge. And then right now at the house, the other thing that's really thin is that PMP big bore. This thing is super thin, isn't it? We both got sharp objects.
This is
gesticulating.
like razor thin.
Yeah, let's put it this way. I didn't need to sharpen it. So, oh. Are you going to know do you remember how to set that up, or do you need me to show you again when I get over there?
Yeah.
Okay, just remember that thing has to be turned on for it to work.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Today was a Kaiser Roach and a Pena fixed blade. The Kaiser Roach is a good. Jared over at Neves Knives gave away God damn it. Now I lost. Roach. The Kaiser Roach. Great knife. See, this is why I didn't want to run into it. Like, this was a bad idea.
Say, like, certain extracurricular activities can affect your memory. And what you couldn't remember was the word roach. So,
of all things, for me to forget.
What's up, meow?
Hey, come here, buddy.
Want to be famous?
He was prop cat. Yes, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Make you famous.
Come here. Come on. Look who's here, guys. Look who's here. Hi. Meow. Hi, buddy. I'll rub your belly. Rub your belly for a little bit. I don't think Mama fed you before she left. I think that's what's going on at your home. There we go. Now he's comfortable. You don't know this guy too much, do you?
I like how it's like it's not even your cat.
Kind of is now.
But it's not.
Kind of is now. Trying to keep him from putting. All right, bud. Do you want to go and play with the dog? Is that what this is? Is it doggy playtime? Oh no, you're gonna go lay on the dog mat. Okay. Squish that cat. I love that cat. What are you talking about? Squish that cat.
Maybe because it's fluffy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I kind of want to squish the cat.
Oh, he's so comfortable, especially if it's cold. Oh, Shop Nako. All right, you ready, guys?
Where it is?
It's right here. I had it at the ready. I don't want to hear that anymore tonight. Right now, not right this second anyway. That was way close to my ear. I'd love to hear that like all night. I would love the entire live feed to be like that. So what do we got? Like 21 people here. You want to see? You want to text them and see if they're ready? Let's see if we can just go. Tell them if we go a little bit early than if we go late, if they can't come back. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, the shop cat. He's like, it's not even your cat. I'm like, at this point, it kind of came with the house. I'm cool with it. I like the cat. Just saying.
You're like the pigeon lady from Home Alone, but with cats.
You know what? They have a name for those people. Fucking crazy cat lady. You were like all around, all over. You're like the crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
You didn't need to say anything about the pigeon lady from Home Alone.
I didn't make the connection. I mean, the pigeon lady's nice. Crazy cat ladies are like kind of carrying it.
Get off my yard! Ah!
Yeah, and you're like, you also don't have like a shit ton of cat stuff all around your house.
Really? You haven't looked? There's a cat tree in the yard and there's cat toys all over the fucking place.
Yeah, but you don't have like cat throw pillows and cat pictures.
I thought you were gonna like you don't have cat throw up. And,
yeah, cat
like
throw
a
up.
room that you basically just put like 80 pounds of fucking cat litter in and you just fucking left it on the floor and turned a closet into a cat pan. Have you guys seen that? Have you seen that? There is a like I bet you can find
5 minutes.
5 minutes, they said.
5 minutes. Let me go. Let me just go check.
Tell him I said thank you.
Let me go check. I'll be right back.
Okay. You're gonna see if they're so we have to because they use a different system. We gotta like play around with it to make it work. He's gonna go talk with their producer. So and the audio issue is screwed up. So I am gonna have to put these on. The only reason I undid it was so that you could hear the intro music because you hadn't really got to ever hear it. So let me see here. Let me check, guys, and make sure that this works. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure my headphones are working. Tell me if this is annoying. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me tap that? Did you hear me tap that? Okay. So yeah, I think these guys are about ready. We're gonna try and get it set up. Are you have you got it set up so that we don't get the echo? Because all three green lights are on. All right, guys, I guess they're ready. So let's bring in Rhett and Link from Mythical Society. Hang on a sec. Okay, guys, how's everything going?
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up. We want to make sure that everybody knew you're not a sponsor. So other than that, what's going on?
Let's talk about that.
That was the plan.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that that's what we would do.
That was my nickname in high school.
Really?
Smell it.
Smell. What are you guys talking about?
We can.
I don't know what we're talking about.
What the crap?
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying.
What are the chances?
I'm lost.
Would you like some wood? Would you?
No, I'm good.
Tokyo.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it's a nice place.
Like a puff stick?
Snot like up. What?
Golly!
Okay, it's obvious that they can't hear. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to like cut it out. These guys are obviously we're not on the same page when it comes to what's going on. So yeah, we're gonna pull them out. Maybe bring them back in later and see what's going on. So I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail for the video and looked real close. Up in the upper left-hand corner, it did say check your. It said to check your.
Man, I don't know what was going on over there.
Yeah,
in that
right.
Studio. Everything was.
Check your calendar. What made you think I was going to get Rhett and Link on here? That's as close as we're ever going to get. I think that was a look at the background eggs. What background eggs? Yeah. This is so eggs and ham. This is. Can you hear me now? they can't hear me now. Can you hear me now? I think we lost audio.
Let me go plug that back in.
No. Hey, oh yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, when well, Matt's gonna move his car. So you guys knew there was no way I was actually gonna get Rhett and Link on here. So the best I had was, and I didn't lie because Rhett and Link are from Good Mythical Morning. I got those from the Good Mythical Society that I'm a member. So that's why it says Good Mythical Society, not Good Mythical Morning. But on the left-hand side of tonight's thumbnail on the border, it definitely said, check your calendar. So I'm going to do it a couple more times because, you know, we get people that come in, we get new people in, and we'll bring it back, and Matt will go hook it all up, and we'll do it again just because it's funny. Yeah. No, chuck it. They're not supposed to say no because even though it's funny, how did that light get turned off? It's okay. I got the remote. Yes, please. So yeah, I've had this idea in my head for how long has it been? I've been thinking about this for how long? It's been months I've talked about this, that I wanted to do this and play a joke and say that I was having Rhett and Link on as a guest.
42 years.
Matt is of no use to me tonight, I can tell. So
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a couple months at least. Since the day I got him, I was like, I have an idea that might be a good live for you. And I don't think anyone actually fell for it because there's only 16 people here. I was hoping to get
the audio, work so that they would have been able to hear your questions and respond accurately.
Right? That was pretty good, I think. That was fun. It was a lot of fun. Lol. So Beard of the Weirdo has been playing with the Stone Aiden. Stone Aiden. Did he send you a picture of himself? Or are you playing with your Stone, Aiden? You know, there's a reason we use punctuation. Let's eat, Grandma, versus let's eat, Grandma. Punctuation saves lives.
Is there sound coming out of the phone?
Yeah, there's sound coming out of the phone. That's why we were having a hard time with the audio.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Greetings, friend. Enjoyed very much to see Swags. I like your program. Well, thank you very much. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes it feels like it's just me. And guys, the 7,000 subscriber thing, when I said I was disappointed, it wasn't that I was disappointed with the numbers of people here. There were specific people I was really hoping to see. And it's because they live overseas. And I was wanting to have them on, and they said they were going to, and I think they got the dates and stuff mixed up because of the time. Would you stop looking at me like that?
It's never not you. It's always you and all of your voices. You're never alone, Michael.
This is true. Like, stop looking at me like that. I can still hold it. It doesn't creep me out, but I can see you doing it on the screen.
Can you feel my stare?
I can see it right there.
Where?
There.
Where?
I'm gonna chop you in the throat. Are we auctioning off that knife tonight? I mean, what's it worth to you? I mean, look at it. Just look at it. It is I've got the wrong hat on for that, but you know where I'm going with it.
I mean, anything's for sale for the right price.
Right? Well, not everything. I wouldn't sell my kid. I mean, fuck, there's times I'd give her away. But I wouldn't sell her. It's illegal. I was about to say something horrible, and I stopped myself because I was like, there's a lot of other people that are going to see this. So what did everyone do for April Fool's Day? Because I'll tell you, because the wife works for the school district and she's off for spring break, I definitely waited until I heard my wife and daughter talking, and I opened the garage door and I ran upstairs. It's like, babe, someone stole your fucking car. What the fuck are we going to do? Someone stole your car. And she was like, what? And started to get out of bed. And I was like, or it could be April Fool's Day. Maybe you should check your calendar before you get really excited about anything I say or do.
I got halfway through the day before I realized it was April Fool's.
Today's my buddy Mike's birthday.
Yesterday was my mom's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to your mom. How's your mom doing?
Good. When I called them, they were going out to dinner.
I know she had that medical issue that we spoke of.
Yeah, she's fine now, I guess.
She's fine now.
It's part of getting old.
I love the fact that's either on for your what are your icon, your picture, your profile picture, that is either Kurt Hennig, the gay looking little magician, or Freddie Mercury. I can't tell which it is. He's like, no, bro, that's me, dick. I just unsubscribed. Can't see it. I don't know who that is.
Did you take this coffee?
Yeah, a little bit, because I knew I had.
Iced coffee is so
That's
strong.
why I'm so wired.
What?
So the wife makes iced coffee because the kid adds ice and
So
a lot
it's
of milk.
concentrated.
And so she doubles the amount of coffee. And I was like, man, that coffee, like, it didn't
It's like
change
cold
color.
brew, basically.
So it didn't change color when I poured the milk in it. I was like, that's weird. And I drank it because it was still hot.
You were the king
And I'm like,
of drinking weird fucking shit that you shouldn't drink, that you should question and be like, what's wrong with this? What's going on? But you just drink it anyway, which is how you end up drinking like an entire thing of half and half. Or
I did do that.
cold brew.
Or the first person to ever try the weed juice.
And way too much. So
I mean, we didn't have a baseline for dosage yet.
probably should have started smaller.
Go big or go home, motherfucker. Have you ever known me to do anything like that? Like, yeah, fuck it, just go fucking full send.
No, moderation
Full
is not
send.
a word in your vocabulary.
Can you get a prescription for that?
Moderation.
It's like abstinence. A doctor told me, he was like, well, child control, the best form is abstinence. This was out in high school. My mother had the doctor talk to me about birth control. It's like, the best birth control is abstinence. And I'm like, is there, what do I go? You write me a prescription and I can take that? Or do I have to, she take it? Do I take it? What, how does this work?
Depends on your relationship setup.
Depends on your religion. What?
Who takes it?
I mean, in most normal relationships, the female.
It's 2022, man.
This is true. Nothing is normal these days. I mean, he does have sleepy boy eyes. My eyes are making noise when I blink. I don't have my squeaky drops. What's going on, Big Frank? Big Frank was talking about the whole concept. Like, so he's from the photography community and watches a lot of channels like that. And he was talking about giveaways. Giveaways are like, that's historically, that's always been a big thing on knife channels, isn't it, Matt? I mean, it always has been. It has been for you. Companies give you shit with the intent you're going to give it away to your subscribers. Best birth control is anal, duh. But yeah, then you wind up with a piece of corn on the end of it. It's just it's a bad show. It's a bad show. Literally having a kid on Wednesday. I'm excited and terrified. You fucking should be. I don't know if you were looking for me to like dissuade you or talk you down or make it better. Good luck. That's all I gotta say, because they don't come with a fucking manual. There's no instruction book for that. I'm just happy that my kid's not already in fucking court. Like, what did she do? She killed 2 other students.
Kids are suitcases full of shit without a handle. That's what it was.
That is,
Yeah.
That is. It's. I
When something
really
goes
don't want.
wrong, and you got to get out of there. Kids are just suitcases full of shit without a handle.
I was talking with my sister. Okay, so you guys ready for this? I was talking with my. This is like we're gonna actually have a conversation because we've both been into the cabbage.
I'll never get as fucked up as the sister is, and her response.
Fucking horrible.
I'm gonna lose.
You guys, you think I'm horrible? Like things I say, my sister, I'm an amateur. I send them snapshots of conversations with my sister, but she reminded
Mike
me.
was the worst person that I had ever known until I talked to his sister.
Yeah. Did you talk to her, or did you just? How did that come about?
I don't remember. It was at the Forge or something.
Oh yeah. So anyway, my sister reminded me of the time that I spilled the bong water on my wife, and you know my wife. So I was on the phone with my daughter or my sister, and I'm like, so I spilled a bong on my wife's pants. I spilled the bong, and there was a pause. Like there wasn't an instant response.
You are alive.
There was a pause, and she was like, So you still want the wavy arm man with the sign pointing to your funeral, and which one of your friends is dressing up as the Grim Reaper and coming in and throwing the black bouquet at the end? Me. And she goes, and are we still doing the thing where your coffin comes out with a closed lid, and then before the pastor starts talking, the Jack in the Box song, round and round the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel, thing that's on a Jack box. Are we still doing that where we play that over the loudspeakers at increasing speed like a Jack in the Box? And I'm like, yes, all these things. So everyone's been well informed of my wishes at my funeral. One of my friends has got to dress up as the Grim Reaper and throw a black, like at the end of the service before we go to or actually be better at the fucking graveside. Like you come down the graveyard to the gravesite and just walking in as the Grim Reaper and then turn backwards and throw a black bouquet of flowers, and whoever catches it, you're next, just like at a wedding.
I'm going to get stilts so that I can be a giant Grim Reaper.
That'd be fun. Yes, those are all the things Polly has got nothing on my sister. Like Polly is the worst person I know outside of blood relatives, because we're all, my whole family, we're horrible. Even my mother says some of the darkest, horrible things. Horrible. I mean, I come by it honest.
Your mom, your sister, y'all seem like very nice people. But like everybody has very, very deep,
dark senses of humor. Horrible. And like I say things to you, and you're like, "Wow, your sense of humor is dark," and I'm like, "Oh, it gets darker."
Well, there's like
I have a limit. Like there's things I look at something or I write something, and I'm like, "Yeah, I can't ever send that to anyone," and I delete it. There's stuff I refrain from sending you.
Okay, so it's like most people it's like a sucker with gum in the middle, right? You've got the outside, and then you've got your core, right? You're like, okay, so I might be like really nice on the outside, but in my core, I have my dark humor. You have like the regular outside, and then another layer that's like the everybody regular dark, and then there's this like actual like a jawbreaker,
like a pit, like the pit in the middle of a peach.
Yeah, like
because you have the skin, and then you have the sweet little tan area, and then you have that sour middle, and then you have the stone.
There's like so many more layers.
Yeah, so like the skin is always like sweet,
and it just gets darker the further down that you go.
Yeah, like opposite of a peach.
Yeah, because there's like that really dark area that you just don't share with anybody.
No, and I just except my sister. Like I send stuff to my sister. Like, here, allow me to find my. Where's my other phone? Is that it? Is that my phone?
No, that's my phone. That's my work phone.
Is that my
phone? That's my personal phone.
Where's my work phone? That we.
There's a phone in the fucking thing.
Yeah, but that's not the phone. The phone I have is the older phone.
There's a phone over there.
Oh, there it is. So I sent something to my sister. What do we got here? Need the orange drum.
Dumb and Dumber text.
Oh, the dumber text. No, I do not. I do not want to be buried in tux. I refuse to go out of this world in clothes that I would not have worn while in it. I better be in a pair of jeans, an unkempt beard, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, jeans, and my fucking Howells hat. That's how I better go out of this world. No, we're not that high.
Go gray sweatpants, no boxers, so you get everybody to check out a corpse's dick and then feel bad about it later.
I want to be cremated. So you guys can have the funeral, but I want to be cremated, and I want someone to make sure that while I'm on my deathbed that I eat like a pound or two of popcorn. That way the guy that does my cremation is like, "What the fuck?"
Pretty sure they clean you out still.
I want you guys to think about this. At some point during every cremation, the meat is perfectly done.
Let's be real. We're going to have an accident somewhere someday. I'm going to have to hide the body or run. Nobody's ever going to find it. You're not going to be cremated. Nobody's going to.
I'm that friend that will help you hide a body, but you should always
You're
remember.
Like hide your own body.
I'm trying to find it. I really am trying to find it. So I sent my sister. God damn it! I sent my sister something, and she was
the
like,
one that you sent me today was terrible.
Which one did I send you? If you're happy and you know it.
Something with impoverished peoples.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
I don't know how to describe that.
No, it was bad.
Politically correctly on
It was bad.
It was terrible. And it was great.
When you're happy and you know it,
Yes.
I can't show that to them.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't. And this, I sent her that, and she goes, "Okay, we've officially." She's like, "We've officially both."
That wouldn't get. That wouldn't. You could post
I don't
that.
think so.
You could post that on Instagram. You'd be okay.
Like that's what I sent her, and her response was, "Oh, we're getting the VIP platinum treatment in hell."
You can't show them the one that you sent me.
Oh, no. Absolutely, I can't show that to anyone. That has a limited audience. If you're happy, you know, I sent it to you guys on Gilded. Like you guys get the weird, creepy shit. If those guys tell you they're ready to, yeah.
Oh, it's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
Oh, I gotta send it to Jeff.
I will send stuff to him and he goes, "Oh man, that's fucked up." And I'm like, you're sending that to someone else. If you're fret at some point during every cremation, the inner sides are overdone, the outsides because the fire is too hot. You Potato 33, you must be fun at parties. Jennifer's a party pooper. You remember that video?
Jennifer poops at parties.
She poops at parties?
And people's nose? She poops a door open?
She
That's a punches bowl?
That's a punching bowl? I poops at parties, but I close the door so people doesn't know. If you guys have not seen that video, you need to pull up. Fuck it, we're gonna do it. I'm not gonna make any money off this anyway.
Chip on the shoulder is a good one too.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah. Why put fish in barrel to then make shoot up? I have perfectly good fish right here. I've already caught the fish.
We used to watch this. Space in there. This is why you need the keyboard. I don't do well with this. Guys, I'm trying to pull something up. Oh, okay, here we go. You guys ready?
Can you like put this on your
Yes,
thing?
I'm going to. I'm gonna pause that. All right, guys, I'm gonna share this.
But then they're gonna have to watch it.
No, I'm gonna skip that ad as soon as we get ready to start. Let me share a screen here. Jennifer's a party pooper. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I work some hours in an office, you know, and the groups of people they're talking in one say about Jennifer, eine Kollegin, colleague.
I did.
Oh, I tell you, Jennifer, she is really a party pooper. Really? Jennifer poops at parties?
It turns itself back up.
So she poops at parties, so and people know this.
I love this.
I poop at parties. I poop at parties, but people don't know because I close the door. Jennifer goes to the party and then poops, but she do it so people know. Where do she go for it? Does she visit the water closet and make the door open so people may see and smell things? This sounds horrible. Maybe she go like by the tables with the gift and the present and the punches bowl. Poop on the carpets. This sound like Jennifer. You have some mental issue. Have you spoken to someone about it? This serious. You make a poop in the party, so people may know. I want to go to parties with Jennifer just to make observation.
How many many times we watched that the first night? Like, it's like somebody sent that, or somebody told us we had to watch it. Like, somebody stopped by the Forge and we were all there and said, "Hey, have you seen this video?" And we're like, "Pull this up." And we wound up just putting it on a loop over the speakers.
Well, then we found the other ones.
Yeah, then we found his entire channel.
The other one, oh my god, the other ones are gold too.
It's all gold. So much.
I don't know which one I like more.
That's my favorite. The one we just watched is my favorite. Some of his other ones aren't as funny. I like the shits and giggles. It's like I have a laugh in the poop. I don't. I think that's my other favorite.
I'm torn between Fish in a Barrel and Chip on the Shoulder.
We should do this more often when we're both on the live feed. It's a lot more fun than just me talking. That's why I like having a guest.
Well, yeah, generally that.
Well, a lot of times because I can ignore the chat. I can't ignore the chat. Like if it would just be this. I don't know, things to talk about. And then if I didn't look at the chat, like the chat, when it's just me, the chat drives the conflict.
You should.
I'm wearing my good luck socks. They're green.
That's actually kind of cool.
It is pretty cool. It's my good luck socks.
We should go camping. You should do campfire talks.
No. Why are you so interested in getting me out in the woods? You gonna fucking roofie me?
I just want to go camping with somebody. Nobody to go with me.
I'll go camping with you. We have to test that. I have to test that thing some more.
I did. It won't run out.
Yeah, it's really hard. So we're talking about that. Yeah, Nico actually was going to spend the night last night because they just came back from their cruise to the Caribbean.
Oh yeah,
and
hope
so
we had a good time.
They sounded like they had a good time, but he wound up being sick, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to hang out."
Well,
so,
hobbits don't travel by boat very much.
They walk along a lot. I watched Clerks 2, and a whole scene where he's bagging on the Lord of the Rings. Still fucking walking. 3 movies of this dude walking to throw a ring in. Such a good movie. These small lives are still the most fun. I like when we get a lot of people. I was really hoping that my thumbnail worked. Is there anybody here that wasn't here for the first time? Rhett and Link, don't. I mean, is there anybody that didn't get to see Rhett and Link? Because we can see if they can come back on here in a minute. If there's anybody new here that didn't get to see it. It's disturbing, yet I can't look away. Are you talking about this? It's beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Oh, he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the scene with the donkey sex scene from Clerks 2. It's disturbing, but I can't look away.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
Did you see the size of that thing? I'm sorry, Jesus. Such a good movie.
Kelly can be a guy's name too. Hey.
Hey. Such a disturbing scene. There's a mosquito in here. You talk to him for a second.
Hey.
It's like Beavis and Butthead in real life. I gotta let mosquitoes.
Donkey shows we've all been in Tijuana. Yeah, especially living in San Diego.
I'll tell you guys a story about something that happened in a foreign country.
We can see Tijuana.
I'm one exit from Tijuana. I could walk to Tijuana.
We could walk to Tijuana.
No, I literally can walk.
Hey, speaking of donkey shows, what are you doing later?
Not going to a donkey show.
Wow, we could walk to Tijuana.
Literally, I can walk to the border in 22 minutes. I've done it. Took the dog for a long walk.
I got $70. That's a lot of donkey show.
Bro, every time I go to Mexico, I have to pay the cops to leave. I want you to think about that. Like how bad that's going to wind up.
Yeah, you do look like a target.
Like I wind up having to pay the fucking cops to get out of the goddamn country. More than once, I've had to part with whatever money I had on me to get across the border again. I don't know why. And it's been in various states. I didn't have the beard. I had the beard. I was military. I was retired. It didn't fucking matter. I wound up getting.
Yeah, see, you can buy the donkey and the girl. See, we're good.
If we go to Tijuana, we're going to buy fucking diesel. because that shit is like fucking $7 a gallon here. Like guys, I had knives that had been done for a week and a half, and I just did not have enough stuff to justify making a trip to the fucking airport. Or not the fucking airport, post office.
Yeah, I would not.
I couldn't justify. It's literally, you know where it's at.
Delivering those, man. Fucking flights these days.
I'm gonna hit you in the fucking nose, real hard with this.
I know.
Okay, so now Matt's here to verify. Am I or am I not the only person you ever had to order triple XL gloves for?
Yeah.
And I was still going through them at a pretty good pace because I would blow the fingers out because I have really big hands.
Yeah.
Like, no joke, guys.
You need like gloves for your gloves to protect your gloves.
I did. I had them.
You abused.
I had the leather ones that I wore for a long time, and I wore the fingers out of those. Matt, you remember we had?
Well, it's like there's like a friction value, right? Like they can only withstand so much friction before they start to deteriorate, and it just can't hold itself together, right?
Yeah.
So you just generate that much.
Matt can verify when I put this on that ring sizer at your house. So he had a ring sizer.
So there's his, and here's mine.
You can you put it all? Can you put it in?
It just won't.
Like, not quite.
Yeah, almost.
So he had a ring sizer, so he could figure out his wife's ring size for the engagement ring.
But I don't have one for that.
But it's just like you had the one that everyone has, because I told you when I went to go get.
It doesn't have that.
My hands are big enough that when you put this on a standard ring sizer, it just falls off.
Might as well.
Let me get the keyboard so you can type, because I can't type for shit, even less after I fucking become weeded. Let's see. Hey, you don't want to put that in there. All right, here, hold the keyboard. I'll get us to a search page. We're going to bring up, I don't want to say what it is. Oh, I know. No. We're not watching that. I know what you're talking about. I'm not watching that. No. You're going to get me in trouble with YouTube.
Is it a YouTube video? How can you get in trouble by YouTube for something on YouTube?
Let's see if it's on YouTube. Hang on. Let me get there.
Like, legitimately, like, how can they trap you with that shit?
Shut up. Shutting up.
I mean, I'm sure it's possible.
You close your mouth when you're talking to me.
I'm sure it's possible for them to be like, no, you can't play that. It's not allowed. And you're like, but I'm playing it from your channel already.
It's a good possibility, or I get a copyright strike. But we're reacting to it. So go ahead, type in the.
Oh shit! Let's try that.
That's why you have the keyboard.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, if this is the one I think. Oh, hell no. All right, let's.
This is Webflow.
I'm trying to skip ads, guys. Unmute. I can hear my dog. Okay. I'm going to share a page. There's got to be. This is such a pain in the ass to do this. Like, I don't see how some of these other streamers are so quick at like sites. Like, I just don't get it.
It's called mouse.
No, I mean, even with the mouse, it's a pain.
They're like Donut's a fucking gamer on a computer. Or like they're fast with their mice. Like fucking
Fast and loose with them mice. Next thing you know, you got more mice than you know what to do with. All right. Here we go.
Kids in the...
Yay! He is out and he's learning impaired. He's a retarded policeman.
That's me. You know why I put you over?
No. Why did you pull me over?
Because I just want to say hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
You seem nice.
Sorry?
That's a nice car. I like cars. Is it fast?
I only drive the speed limit.
I like puppies.
What?
I had a puppy named Adolf. He had kittens. You want to see a picture that I drew? It's a house with a chimney with the smoke coming out of it.
Well, that's very nice.
I like you. You pretty.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
this is so fucked up.
Can I go now?
Sure, we can all leave now.
Okay, thanks. See you later, Mom.
He is a cop and he's learning impaired. He's the retard.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my.
I'm so glad we did that.
That was good. That was good. And we didn't. Okay, so I think there's some people here that weren't here the first time. Let's see if the boys can jump back in. We're gonna see if the guys from Rhett and Link have got some time to jump back in. So for those of you, I told them, you know, if you can do it a couple times, if you can get so you can jump in and stuff like that, it would be cool because I don't always get everybody showing up at once. So I figure they were on it like about almost an hour ago. Not quite, about 30 minutes ago. I have a skewed sense of time.
7:50.
Yeah, so about 40 minutes ago. So he's texting him and see he's going to get the audio. We have to use an audio converter and then run it through my wireless mic that I've got hooked up because it's difficult to get it all figured out. So that's fine. Should be fine. Everything should be fine. Is the green light on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I can hear that weirdness. Okay, so problem is we have some problems with echo. So I'm going to put my headphones on. Let me make sure that you guys can hear me when I get my headphones turned on, okay? Let me see here. Okay, can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. And can you hear me tapping the mic? That's the important thing. Can't hear me. You know what? I'll figure out a way to do this. We can do this. We can do it this way because I don't really want to wear the headphones. So go ahead and let's are they ready to go? Are they up? Yeah, there they are. They're on the stream. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I got to get this figured out because the converter picks up my voice. I'm going to have to mute my mic, so I might sound a little distant. Okay, try it again. Okay.
The way to a woman's heart is through a worm's anus.
Okay. A little odd, but
That was my nickname in high school.
Worm's anus was your nickname in high school?
What?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Good mythical morning. What are the chances? Would you like some wood? Would you?
No.
Golly! You know what time it is.
Hey, yeah, it's 8:25.
Hello, sheeple.
Yeah, hi, everybody.
We're still good.
Are you?
Be your mythical best.
We'll try.
Good mythical morning.
It's 8:30 at night, Rhett.
Take it.
Okay.
Not a sponsor.
Okay. Yeah, we heard that the first time.
You know what time it is.
It just said it's 8:25.
Still good. Be your
Alright.
mythical best.
All right, guys, it's obvious that you're just trolling me, so we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna take you back out. Yeah, it's obvious that they really weren't interested in having an honest conversation. So I don't know where Tino's going, but he's walking behind the curtain. I don't know if he's like, I'm just picturing him like coming up behind me and like reaching at me through the green screen, which would be terrifying because I wouldn't see it coming, because even if you move this, have you ever noticed, even if you move this, it doesn't move.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Right? It stays pretty stable.
Terrible if you're going to get murdered, but cool otherwise.
I actually, when I got those dolls.
Oh, that's what I said. That's why I have my
what?
Mike is now talking to dolls. Is he okay?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, you're like you know, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm like, I'm not. I'm gonna like rip this thing to smithereens before I play with some dolls online with a bunch of other dudes. What'd you do at Mike's house? Oh, we played with dolls online live with like 20 other dudes.
20 or 30 other people.
Yeah. We're fucking 30 and 40.
It's a fucking fog bank rolling into the fucking garage out here. My wife, Yuka, are you out here?
No.
Oh, good. Because she would come out here and flip. She's like, you smoke in the garage?
She was out here for the retarded policeman video.
I don't know if you guys heard it. There we go. That's what we do. My wife was in the background laughing. Like you could hear her every time he said something. My wife was laughing because my wife is every bit as horrible as I am.
She has to be married
for 20 years. I want you to put that in perspective.
I've
been. What's the perfect snacks for getting baked? Okay, you ready? I'm going to let you in on two that are great. Ready? Watermelon that's been all cut up in a bowl. Because
all about it is fucking watermelon, folks.
Woo, watermelon. When you fucking baked, watermelon is the perfect pothead food. And the other one is the little tangerines.
Are you the leader of that pack of people from the meme you sent me today?
Yes, I am. I'm Isaac. Okay, in that case,
call me Malachi.
Call me Tyrone.
Give it back, Tyrone. I know you stole it.
Stop! You're gonna get us in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna try and unplug this. Tell me if you can hear us. I just want to make sure.
I didn't unplug that.
You probably should, and then
go back to the studio.
Yeah, you should probably go back to the go back and set
hang
up
on.
that.
It's a long walk. It's a long walk.
The converter, the audio converter. Yes, it does. That's racist. I didn't say it. See, you already got me in trouble.
I didn't do anything.
Fucking this is that friend that you cannot take to your family's house. Like
What do you mean?
I
Everybody
sent
loves
you
taking
fucked
them
up
to family
thing.
house.
Oh, what was this? Yeah, I've been married for 20 years. She and I have been together for 22. And I had been actively trying to populate and how do I say, procreate with as many women as possible for about, well, in Japan for about 6 years before I met her. What are we doing? No, we're not doing that.
Introducing Cliff Dance.
I was trying to avoid all that audio, and then
Matt's
playing something. Yeah, I mean, I have to now.
Right. Otherwise, you would have been like, no. It's like, do you ask for permission or do you ask for forgiveness?
You can't be asking me not to punch fuck you with a broken beer bottle. It's like, I didn't foresee that. I forgot that was an option.
Well, you can't have beer bottles on YouTube, so I should be okay.
I've got one in my hand at the moment. It just happens to be wrapped in a handsome.
That looks like apple juice. A good Martinelli's apple juice.
Martinelli's apple juice is good.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna watch another episode. Share a screen. I fucking hate you for this. Now I'm closing that. We're not doing that again because it just won't be as easy. And I know you won't go to the trouble.
I mean, there's been like 3 requests for it.
Yay! He is a cop and he's learning impaired. He's a retarded policeman.
That's me. Who wants to get tased?
Excuse me?
They just give us tasers. Let's go tasty crazy.
Thank you.
Come on, let me taste your butt.
No, you can't tase my butt.
How about your ball sack?
Well, that's worse.
Not for me.
Look, I don't want you to tase any part of my body.
He's got a fucking point.
Can I tase her?
No, go away.
It's free.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm retarded. What's wrong with you?
Nothing?
Then why does your face look like that?
Like what?
Ugly. Zing. High five. I have an idea. Let me tase you.
No, you can't tase us.
Okay then. How about a knock-knock joke?
Fine.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Get it?
Get it?
Bye.
He is a cop and he's learning impaired. He's the retarded policeman.
Oh my God. Kyle, thank you for that. We needed that in our life. This is great. We haven't gotten to hang out for a while, and we're doing it live.
Well, we usually hang out live.
No, I meant like with the doofy for pointing. Throw my finger. Where should you have that? In my butt. I mean, poopy. It was good.
So just stop bothering me while I'm cleaning my room.
Sit the vacuum cleaner. Oh man, I'm laughing so hard I can't breathe now.
Yeah,
I forced all that blood into my head. Now my nose is all congested, or it could be the weed.
That was
amazing.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Almost as good as that night that we were cleaning the shop when we decided we were going to clean the forge real good. And we had the squeegee and the hose.
That was fun.
So that was fun, and I was dancing to Winnie the Pooh and puddles. That was a special kind of evening. That was an evening where I got done and I was like,
I feel like that was a weed juice evening.
No, it was just a
or a vape evening.
I think that was the night that I brought the vape up and we ground up a bunch and vaped it. Or
something helped us along.
Or cartridges wax pens. Yeah. Well, it was just that we knew we couldn't drive home anytime soon. Because I'd have been in a far right lane.
We need to get our blood moving. Like
I've been in the far right lane 5 miles an hour with the four ways on, taking an hour and a half to drive the 20 miles from the 18 miles from the shop. Tino and I used to have Sundays at his house before he got married, and we would go over and we'd hang out and play. Huh? No. Yeah, we used to have Sunday up until you got married. Everything we had doggy play date Sundays every Sunday until you got married.
But I've been married for a year and a half.
Yeah,
we've done play dates in the last year.
Yeah, but we did it every day, every Sunday before you got married. I told you what was going to happen when you got married. I know it was going to happen.
Did you move before I got married?
No. That's why we always did it at your house because we couldn't do it at my yard.
We did doggy play date like every Sunday we moved there.
No.
Yeah, we did.
We did it like back and forth twice, and then.
Fuck no.
At any rate, I forget where I was going with it. It's fucking derailed my story.
I came down here twice, but I made you catch me.
Yeah, that's true. Is Frost Cutlery with Cutlery Corner? Like, yes, it absolutely is. Isn't it beautiful? Look, it's beautiful. I let PDM set the thumbnail for tonight. This is actually the thumbnail, or set the background. He actually decided that this needed to be the thumbnail for tomorrow's video, which is me opening all 5 of the ordered items from Cutlery Corner Network. And I definitely hate you all for it. That was Matt. Look at Matt. He's like sinking.
Can I talk about one feature of that knife?
I haven't done the unboxing. I'd rather. Are you going to talk about the incredible flexibility?
I guess it's kind of just a generic statement about these types of knives. Which is, I love that on every one of these types of knives it has a seatbelt cutter, aka seatbelt cutter or whatever. It looks like a razor blade in there.
That's definitely not.
But it's just the frame cut and not actually sharp.
Like they didn't even go to the
They just make the
treble.
angle. They
Yeah.
don't even make an edge.
Yeah.
On all of these types.
Oh,
of
I
knives.
know.
It's great.
I know.
Because my mom bought one for a seatbelt cutter, and I'm like,
that's not going to cut a seatbelt.
Try it.
I'm excited for the sharpening of those. That's right. Here's the other thing. I have to sharpen those shit toys. That was agreed to. I was about 10 beers in. And it.
Do you have
something going on over there?
Triangle ceramics that you need to get in all those serrations? that
I'm
are
not
on
sharp.
all those?
Yeah, but I'm not sharpening the serrations.
Oh, yeah, that's part of the knife. You have to
Oh,
sharpen
fuck.
the whole knife. Doesn't he have to sharpen the serrations? Why would you guys?
You were
let
wanting to
him
walk.
off the hook?
You were wanting to walk out, right? Like you want to be
Why
able.
would
Would
you-
you like to be able to continue to walk?
How
Like,
would you say, like, oh, I'm just going to sharpen half the knife and not the
hey,
other
guess
half?
what? Matt is in need of a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
I have the tools. Oh, yeah, I can do it. But no, I'm not going to do it. What
I'm not going to. I'm not going to because they don't need it. Brand new serrations don't need it. And those edges definitely need it. Brand new serrations usually come incredibly sharp.
They could definitely use polish.
I don't have anything to do with polish.
Your ceramics.
Would you stop?
Your ceramics are a much finer grit and would make a nicer polish.
Listen, office-
than the current finish, which is probably like fucking 80 grit.
Listen, office boy, it's going to be hard to type with only one fucking hand. It's really hard to place these orders.
Yeah, see, sharpen it all. Yep. See, sharpen it all.
I'll pause this camera for a second. I forgot that the mic. I was going to turn the camera off and leave the mic on. I was like, I'm gonna beat the ever living shit out of you, and I set that light up and went to all the trouble to put it there, and still have not turned it on.
We didn't turn it on.
Didn't even think about it.
That's good because I don't need it blinding me, and you can see us just fine.
Hey, Mar. Hey, bud.
What's up, Mar?
I'm not even gonna give that one a shot. Who fucking asked you?
Yeah, exactly.
You did, dickhead.
Yeah. Matt agrees with Matt.
No, I said, who fucking asked you? And then I remembered you did.
Yeah. Matt agrees with Matt.
Oh, buddy. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you a lot. Not gentle like before. That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line anybody's said in a movie. Is in The Unforgiven, when he's beating Morgan Freeman. And he goes, "I'm gonna hurt you," and not gentle like before. And I was like, "Oh God, that's horrible." Remember that scene?
Sounds like something you would say.
Yeah, it does. That's why I just said it. What is this? Aiden says Matt.
Yeah, on the one.
About what?
Jesus Christ.
I did it on purpose. It was done for humor's sake. Fuck. Woo. What time is it? Oh fuck.
8:40.
We got a whole hour of this left. I don't know if I can do a whole other hour of this.
I drink beer faster. I drink apple juice faster out of the glass.
It's one of the hazards. I did notice that when I was stationed in Japan, I would always ask them just to give me a bottle because I would drink a bottle slow if they put it in those little juice glasses because they'll pour like 3 times for you.
Yeah.
They pour them in these little glasses, and I just be like, and I'm like, that's why you bitches do that shit. I'm like, why do they use the small glasses? And so attentive to make sure that we. What?
I just need the pliers things.
The what?
The pliers I was using before.
I don't know what pliers you were using before, child. For what?
The necklace.
Oh, okay. You can make a necklace. Okay.
You making necklaces and stuff?
No, I have like
She'd already made a couple.
I have like a chain.
You want the hooked ones? The hooked ones are in there. They don't have the rubber on them, unless you want the ones with the rubber on it. I can't remember which ones you used before.
Do you ever use
Those? There you go.
You ever use rocks?
Huh?
Rocks and stones and stuff in your necklaces?
Pliers usually work better
I'm
for.
making an opal one, but I have like a chain and I like chain them together.
Trying to put it.
I have like a ton of rocks and.
I know.
stones
We
and
keep
gems
talking
and shit.
about us needing to set the polisher up here. I told you that she wanted to polish rocks.
Oh,
And you were going to bring
shit.
You kept telling me you could bring that shit down, and you just never did.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna give you done.
Oh shit! Here comes the
Oh,
dog.
she's gonna fuck with
She's
the
gonna
pizza, though.
fuck everything up. She won't get into the food.
Hey, leave this alone.
Oh.
Leave that alone.
Hi, Anthony.
Leave it alone.
Hey, house.
Leave it.
Is that a food on?
Yeah, we got
have
pizza.
pizza out
Hi,
there.
come here.
No, my wife's fine. Oh, my daughter? No, we're not showing my. Please. I didn't want her to come out anyway because she's going to wind up knocking down the lights again.
Show us your rock collection.
So you were saying, like, she was talking about needing pliers, and she had those 2 pliers, and I didn't hear you guys start talking about putting rocks and jewels on. And so she has these 2 sets of pliers. She goes, "Have you tried rocks?" And I'm like, "Why the fuck would she try rocks? She needs to bend the necklace together. That's why she got pliers. Use rock." And then I was like, "Oh, he's talking about to make the necklaces." Last time my daughter went to Knott's Berry Farm, she went to that fucking crystal place.
I have a geode from there.
Fuck Christ. My wife sent her with a fucking wad of money that I didn't know she was sending her with. Fucking, she came back with like none of it. I was like, "Oh, where'd you guys eat? What'd you do? Go over to Knott's Chicken?" And I was like, she was like, "No." I went to the gem store. I was like, "Did you eat anything?"
We should go to Old Town, get Mexican food and beer, and they have a candy store. Let's get some candy. But they have a like rock and gem and whatever store there that's really cool. I go there all the time.
Yeah.
We should all.
Yeah, we should not because
Go
she'll
ahead.
spend it. She already spent a fucking ton of money on that shit. I'm not into paying for shit when I'm like, how the fuck am I going to put gas in the car? I'm not looking at buying fucking rocks. There's rocks in the yard. You can tumble them in a tumbler and be everybody's good.
You need to like remove some of your bad energies. Remove some of your bad energies there, Michael.
Hey, Matt.
Maybe your vibrations are off because you don't have the right rocks around you.
Motherfucker, keep it up, and you're going to find yourself in a position where you get rocks around you. You're like, I'm
I
under
thought
the
you were gonna
ground.
fuck with my cup right now. I'm like, no. This is your carpet.
No, I do not want to have to clean that rug again. I just did it the other day because I spilled an ong bay on it.
Oh no.
Yeah. That carpet cleaner I got works amazing. Can't even smell it, can you?
No.
I told the guys on the Gilded server. I was like, yeah, I spilled the bong, and I showed him that I had the carpet cleaner.
Cheers, Johnny.
Cheers. Are we?
Oh, did you hear we're getting a Roscoe's chicken and waffles?
We're getting one.
San
There's
Diego.
a chicken and waffles place over on Main Street, right outside of 28th, Main and 28th.
Ain't no Roscoe's.
It's not, but what they have there is the best. Like, and I'm a country boy, so I want you guys to put that into. I want you to put it into perspective. The kind of the fried catfish I'm used to, like country boy soul food. Like, they have the best fried catfish I've ever had. period, hands down. Like my grandmother's fucking rolling in her grave. Like if you hooked her up to a generator, she'd fucking light up the fucking East Bay.
We're gonna back up to Knott's has bomb fried chicken. Yes, they also have bomb chicken noodle soup.
Where?
At Knott's Berry.
Oh yeah, that's the best. Yeah, Knott's Berry has the
like the fucking best chicken noodle soup ever.
Yeah, that's hands down. And their cabbage, their country cabbage with fucking ham flavored cabbage.
Yeah, that chicken noodle soup.
The creamy chicken noodle soup.
Yeah,
it's fucking delicious. Mike was noodling back in the rear. I never did that. I never put my noodle in a catfish. Maybe pig. Easier to catch. Catfish have a tendency to shut up, PDM. Get back in your hat.
Get stuck out one of the gills.
Oh, Pink's is gone from Knott's now. Yeah, you know that, right? Pink's is gone. The hot dog place there, Pink's. That's okay. It wasn't good.
Was there always a Pink's at Knott's? Did I miss that?
There was. The Pink's was there, and now it's last time I was up there, it was like
was that like
funnel cake place.
An old school Knott's thing that there was always Pink's there?
No, but well, I mean, there was
like because I haven't been to Knott's in like over a decade. So is it plausible that Pink's came after the last time I've been? Okay, because I don't like.
So you know when you come in
like
and you have
Accelerator was new the last time I was in Knott's.
Okay, so you know where the entries are, the entry lanes, and then when you go back, there's that building that has like some stuff in it, like ticket booth and all that shit, and then there's always that little restaurant with the glass front. That was where Pink's was, where the counter, and then then it was a Starbucks for a while, and now it's like a funnel cake place. When was the last time I went fishing? Oh, I have. When's the last time you were in Athens? Last time I was in Athens would have been the time I went home for Christmas the year before my dad died. So 6-7 years ago, maybe. And the last
flight to Greece.
Huh?
How long's the flight to Greece?
To Ohio. Athens, Ohio.
That's because it's going to Columbus, Georgia, not Columbus, Ohio. See these letters next to this? The state.
Where's that from?
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy, that's right. It hurts here. Not so much here or here, but like right here.
No? Ship shape?
Do I have a line or something?
Jesus, what happened to your face? I knew it.
I fucking knew it. At least Portillo's is across the street from where?
From fucking Knott's Berry Farm?
No, right across the street from. So you have Knott's Chicken across the street. That's a TGI Fridays.
Those are still around?
Yeah, it's open. It's open Tuesday. I think it's open.
Tell me it's closed on Fridays.
It's closed on. I know it's closed on Sundays because the last time the kid and I went was on a Sunday. I know, right across the street from the. Are we talking across the? Because right across the street is where the place is that sells all the goofy Snoopy shit on the other side of the street, and then right next to that, at the end of that, before you get to the handicap parking, is what are you doing?
I can't cut this stupid thing with the thing, those things in it.
Okay, Isabel.
Check the
next to
Leatherman.
No. There's a pair of cutters in that. There's a pair of wire cutters in that.
Shit, yeah. There's gotta be something in here.
Yeah, there's a pair in there. Should have green handles. Not that. That's a pair of channel locks.
No, I'm looking.
Oh, those ones will work too.
Oh yeah, I think this is what I was using.
Yeah.
That's like on it now. Thank you.
Because directly across the street from Knott's Berry Farm is a small little gift shop, and then a TGI Fridays, and then right before that is the entrance into the general parking. If you go down at the end of that, there's an entrance to go underneath Ghost Rider and park on the other side of Ghost Rider's loop around in the handicap parking. Across right outside of that is a great big grassy area. Then another street and then Soak City. Just saying. Like our idea of across the street is different. I have no idea what Tino is doing, but he's standing in front of my box, in front of a set of shelves where I keep all the knives that are in for review and sharpening. And he's just like standing there looking at it. I think he forgot that he's supposed to be my co-host.
No, I didn't forget. You're fine. I just get distracted sometimes, and there's certain things like, have they seen this?
Yeah, I put it in a video.
Oh, okay. I'm gone sometimes.
I don't want to show him anything in live feeds anymore. I want to show that thing is just that is fucking repugnant. That is dangerous.
That is just terrible.
That is terrible.
It's just terrible.
So
leave it to Uzi.
My daughter is 15, Kyle. I don't live in Southeast Ohio. It's like she needs a beer. It will help with the necklace making.
I mean,
she's
how old is she?
She's 15.
Yeah,
she's 14. She's 14.
Yeah, I got drunk when I was 14.
I did too. But you are also a top tier athlete and have a straight A average. And
I didn't say I got drunk all the time. I just said I got drunk when I was 14.
Yeah, but I know me, and those genetics are in there, and that's all I need is for her to be like, hey, I enjoy this, and knowing the tolerance that she's just naturally going to have.
Yeah, but then she's like,
here's what it's happened. She's my kid. She'll get a bunch of other high school boys drunk, and then she'll rob them, and then come home.
You never know. Check it out. You process alcohol weird.
That's what I'm saying.
So who knows what? Maybe she gets like the one that doesn't process anything. What if she can like drink and can't get drunk?
That's what I was just saying. Like she would get all these other high school boys drunk, and fucking rifle through their wallets, and then fucking. I know. She'll get them all pass out drunk, and then she'll just fucking take all their shit. She'll go through their wallets and she'll fucking roll them and then come home.
How is this a bad thing?
I want to hit you in the face with an empty beer bottle. Like
that's the win scenario.
That's horrible.
Of all the possible outcomes. The other outcome is like she gets the team where like you can't drink shit and you're just super drunk.
Kyle, you were a top tier athlete. My daughter's on the U.S. figure skating team. So I don't know how that worked out for you, but you're still in Athens, Ohio. So I'm gonna say that when we're talking about top tier athletes, we might be on a different level. So you guys just got a taste, like a little sampling of shit that I do to Nico and Matt all the time. My wit, my humor, the quips.
Kind of a rapist wit.
That's just the little thing. Those happen in my head in a split second. Elliot was the one time when I was picking on you and Nico, like rapid fire back and forth.
Dare to keep kids off drugs.
So we were bouncing it back and forth, and I was going off you, and we were going off like I was going off banging on you and Nico, and he was like, "Oh, I thought we were talking about an actual sport." You gotta have goofy pants and a fat ass for golf.
Talk to my neighbor, the accountant. Be a great golfer.
Huge ass. Huge ass. Anyway, so I was going off on him and Nico, and Elliot just turned and looked at me. He goes, "Jesus Christ, it's like it's hardwired into your brain." He's like, "There's no thought involved in that. It's just shit that's coming out." I was a pro athlete, so no, we aren't. I was a pro. I'm just fucking with you. I do know that golf is I guess it's a sport.
I golf.
That's my point.
No, I have a
See, there you go. I was like, you have definitely proved my point.
I don't even want to say what I was going to say.
I play golf. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but it's like people are like, yeah, I want to get back to my high school weight, get back to when I was in shape in high school. It's like, yeah, I golfed in high school, and yeah, I would still love to get back into at least just that shape.
I'm just fucking with you, Kyle. That's just, it happens every once in a while. Like there's a little guy that lives in my head, and he's just like evil, hateful dude, and he says shit, and then my brain is like,
the little guys that live in.
And then my brain is like, you can't say that exactly like he said it, so say it in a humorous manner. Tomato. See, I don't know if you know this, but the tomato thing, it doesn't play out in text very well because all it says is If I say tomato, it just says tomato, tomato. It doesn't say what you think it says because I say tomato, you say tomato. It doesn't matter. It's going to come out on my side as tomato, tomato, because I say tomato and you say tomato. It's just how I'm going to read it.
I don't spell it without an E. Or I don't spell it with an E. Tomato. That's how I spell tomato. Now there's no question.
Now there's confusion in your head, like, wait, which way is correct?
I don't care. I'm always going to spell it with just Tomato.
We always just called them maters. Not joking. That's what you Flatlanders call fucking tomatoes, or what you guys call tomatoes, we call maters. Mike is giving a PDM explanation. I don't even remember what I was explaining. I'm talking about. To tell you the truth, it has left me.
Well, I don't even made it anyway. So don't mind.
Oh, we're talking about tomato.
Potato.
He doesn't eat tomatoes. Like, okay, so I want to tell you something about going to order food with Matthew. Matthew will go up to the counter.
There's just one word.
Wait. So Matt will walk up to the counter at any of the restaurants that we go to and we'll order a plain burger.
Plain.
Like, and when I say plain, I mean plain. Plain. Like there's nothing. Like no tomato.
Plain.
No ketchup, no mayonnaise.
Plain.
Fucking make that shit at home.
Cheeseburger. Plain.
Yeah, you can make that shit at home. You go to a restaurant, you go to a fast food place to get all the shit on it that you're not supposed to eat all the time. You can have a plain burger at home.
But the burger at home doesn't taste like the fast food burger. You go to fast food to get what their burger tastes like. Every fast food place burger tastes different.
Yeah, and if you order it like you do, it tastes like shit. So you could have that at home.
No, it's great. It's great. Sometimes ketchup.
Sometimes.
But it's got to be like a packet that I apply per bite so that I can have bites that also don't have ketchup.
Right? I have one of those friends. Like this, here's the thing. You know what's funny? Like we get along really well, but if we were in high school together,
you just want to cook here so that way you can have all of the shit that you put on the burger that I don't eat.
I get lazy and I don't.
You get the double portion of all the extra shit.
No, because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to dig around in the refrigerator to find all the shit. So usually my burgers wind up like yours.
Yeah, see, so
I just like if I'm at home, it's just a plain burger. But if I'm going to fucking, but that's what I'm saying. I could have a piece of shit, unflavorful, just something that makes a poop burger here at the house. That's why I go to other places. So they do all the fucking work of putting all that shit on there in an order neatly, nicely to where it just like runs down my arm.
Well, if you order enough meat and cheese between your buns, you can also get stuff that runs down your arm.
Bend over. I'll give you some meat and cheese between your buns. He saw it. He was like, "Oh, as you said it." You're like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that."
Not say that right.
As he said it, I saw the look of regret in his eyes as he said it because I started to smile. You saw the smile start to form. Like, I miss In-N-Out.
I had In-N-Out for lunch today.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something I told Bridget.
Play number 1, just meat, cheese, and bun with a Coke.
Tino, when
pizza has to have sauce. Fuck that.
When Bridget, and you're driving me crazy by reading those. When Bridget stopped by, they had stopped at In-N-Out, and she had In-N-Out fries. She's like, "I got my In-N-Out fries." It was like arguably the worst French fries in the fast food industry. And she threw one at me, and I was like, and I ate it, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, horrible fucking fry."
I will say they are the worst traveling fries.
They're not
like,
great
if you
when
get
they're
In-N-Out
hot.
and you take it home. They suck by the time you get home.
Well,
but
I mean,
if
no. They
they're
suck
hot off the press. I love them. I think they are the
They
best fries.
suck worse when they're cold. Like you have to add that in. They suck worse.
I think they're great hot.
I
think they're kind of meh.
Now animal fries, animal style fries. Fuck, I'm down all day. I'll eat those all day because then
those have to have fresh. If you take those home, those
do not
travel.
Those
well
do not
at
travel
all.
well at all.
Same
They don't.
Same with the cheese fries. The cheese fries
Yeah.
turn into solid cheese by the time you get home.
Steak and Shake, worst fries. I said arguably one of the worst.
I've never been to Steak and Shake.
I didn't say they were. Did I say arguably worst, or did I say arguably one of the worst? I think that's what I meant to say. Because I'm not a fan of McDonald's French fries either. I don't like McDonald's French fries. I never have.
Oh my god, I'll go to McDonald's and just get a thing of French fries sometimes.
I will not. I mean, I'll eat McDonald's French fries, and they are good if they're hot, but they do not travel well either. I hate McDonald's French fries because I never get a chance to eat them hot.
They're not as bad. They travel the best, in my opinion.
I don't think so. Carl's Jr. fries.
Aiden, I might try a tomato, but I wouldn't start eating tomatoes on the regular if I didn't like them.
I will literally slice up 2 tomatoes and put them on a plate.
Because I definitely tried a Brussels sprout one time and I gagged and almost threw up. And it was like at a dinner with her parents and they all fucking made me try it. And I'm like, you guys are not going to like the outcome of this.
Roasted Brussels sprouts with fucking.
It was fucking bitter as shit. And I was like,
yeah, they're fucking great.
In the middle of Ruth's Chris, fucking downtown San Diego.
Roasted Brussels sprouts.
Fucking looking at it.
Roasted Brussels sprouts with shaved Parmesan cheese, with fucking, then put it in the oven under the broiler and let that cheese it's fucking amazing. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
No, I'll do like broccoli. Broccoli's cool. Artichokes are cool. Green beans.
Pinto beans?
Yeah.
Did you try the
I was just thinking of green things.
Did you try the ham and beans that I made that time here not too long ago?
The ham and beans is always bomb.
I do a pretty good job with it. Did you? No, I'm saying, did you try the ones that I made?
Franks and beans.
Franks and beans. How do you get the Franks above the beans? Guys,
oh yeah, McDonald's fries, no salt? Fuck yeah, but I salt the shit out of everything. I have a little pile of salt that I'll dip my shit in sometimes.
I've seen him fucking do it. Guys, you guys know I carry this in my waistband, right? And so I went to the fucking bathroom and I had my pants down and I took a crap. And when I stood up, this is in the waistband, and I fucking, as it came, I was like,
I would be worried that I just cut my dick off.
This thing's got a good detent, but it was like flopping around in the waistband of a pair of track pants, and like as it come up, it just swung up, and I was like, I got myself with the Norseman. So lesson learned, I take this out of my pocket and I put it on the counter on the sink next to the toilet when I take a crap. That way I don't ever do that again. Unpleasant. My daughter's desk chair.
I'm like, is my car getting towed right now?
Did I tell you guys the joke I pulled on? Did I tell them the joke I pulled? The April Fool's joke I pulled on my wife?
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mike just describes exactly how to make Brussels sprouts. Yeah, they're amazing. The only thing you can do better is you got to oil them before you put the Parmesan cheese on. And when they come out, maybe a little bit of coarse cut or coarse ground salt and some balsamic vinegar just along the side, just to like on the pan, just like give it a little kiss on the very bottom. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Arby's curly fries. Arby's Meat Mountain.
Oh God, we haven't done that in forever.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I taught them this. No one knew. Elliot was like, "Wait, what?" And he goes, "This is a thing," and I'm like, "Yeah."
I love telling people about the Meat Mountain.
Well, so we went to the shop one night, and no one knew about the Meat Mountain, and Elliot was there.
Do you guys know about the Meat Mountain? The Meat Mountain at Arby's.
It's 2 slices of every meat that they have, including
chicken
strips, and mozzarella sticks with all the toppings you would want, and then
all the cheeses.
And 2 slices of each cheese. And so there's a slice of each of their cheeses between the piles of meat. And it literally is like, it's massive. It's like this big. And Matt and I would order one every once in a while, but they had never heard of it. No one had ever heard of it. Elliot hadn't, Chris hadn't, Matt hadn't, Nick. And I was like, you guys want to fucking order
meat? Get a Meat Mountain from Arby's?
You want to go get a Meat Mountain from Arby's? Everybody's like,
I hate the Arby's sandwiches.
I was like,
man, they're like roast beef.
I was like, no, hear me out. And I told him, I told him what it was, and they all 4 of them were like, no, it's not. And Elliot was like, types it in, and he goes, I hear him go, boys, they will make it. It's a request item And I was like, I fucking told you. And we went and got 5 meat mountains.
Yeah, it took a while.
It took forever. The lady at the checkout was like, we were to drive. Matt and I were to drive through, and we ordered it. And she comes up, and you could just see the frustration on her face. You could hear it in her voice when she took our order. I was like, "Can we get 5 meat mountains?" She was like, "Can you say that again?" And I was like, "Can I get 5 meat mountains?" And I was like, "That's those." She's like, "I know what it is."
Can you park?
We come around and just see her. She's like, "That'll be $100." What was it? $117 or something?
Something ridiculous like that.
That'll be $117.50. And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "You're gonna have to wait over there."
Yeah, I figured.
She was so mad. Why was it that we went together? Oh, I couldn't drive.
I was like, I was usually a chauffeur.
Well, there's a lot of times that by the time Matt would get off work on a Friday, I had left because I was still working for the government at the time. I had left. I'm like, I can't take this fucking place anymore. And I just clock out and just drive right to the shop. I'm like, it's time to start drinking heavily. And Elliot was like, "One of those days, huh, Mike? We just refilled the liquor cabinet." And then typically we wind up going straight across the street at like 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, go to the brewery and commence the heavy drinking.
I miss those days.
Oh, it was a blast. And my wife was like, every Friday, she's like, "You going?" I was like, "Of course I'm going." She's like, Good.
Same.
Now she won't let you come to my house.
Friday, I actually got a. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over to my parents' house and like hang out with my sister and pick up churro and stuff." I'm like, "Oh, perfect. I'm going to Mike." She's like, "Oh, great. This works out like perfect." So
Cool. If we happen to partake too much of the beer that got delivered to my house, we can you can crash on the couch. If you need to.
I'm just gonna finish that one and I want to open before I overdo anything.
Yeah, but no, they had.
I know moderation. Hello,
Bullshit.
sir. I live moderation.
Yeah, but your favorite thing to do is say, no, you should have some more.
Oh yeah, I love to push. Yeah.
So I've told them this story a bunch of times about your mom's brownie. And you saying, "Oh, me and my dad, we cut it in half and split it."
It was a misunderstanding.
Yes, it was misunderstanding. And I'm not going to lie. That was one of those nights. Like, I honestly, God, that was one of the strongest edibles I've ever had. I walked out into the kitchen and I looked at my wife and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Here's my phone. And whatever I say, I do not need to go to the emergency room. I do not need an ambulance, no matter what I tell you." She's like, Did you take too much?" I was like, "Yes, way, way more." Because like 15 minutes into it, my hair tingled and I was like, my skin tingled. And I'm like, "Oh no."
It's just an edible night.
Yeah, it was only like the most uncomfortable 12 hours.
You don't fuck around.
As was I, Matt. We have to make sure that Mike doesn't do stupid things. I don't.
Too stupid.
I mean, okay, let's put it into perspective. I have not been arrested in the last 20 years. A lot of that has to do with the fact I married my wife. I don't want to have to call her and say, "Hey, I'm in jail." Yeah, I don't want to make that call. I'd be like, they're like, "You want to call your wife so you should bail you out?" I was like, "No, I'll stay." I mean, how many bikers you got in there? I'll be okay. I should be okay. I'd rather not go home right now. I'll just wait it out. Like, I'm pretty sure she won't miss me for a day or two.
Nobody here looks like they're gonna kill me. I think I'm safe.
I think I'm safer here. I'm pretty sure, like, they might beat the ever-living dog shit out of me, but pretty sure the guards are going to intervene before I get killed. Like, if I go home, there's a very good chance
I might not wake up.
might not come home. My wife watches a lot of CSI. I guarantee my wife has never thought of divorce, but she has definitely thought of homicide. I got a great big pimple right up here and under my. It is. So,
that's a whole another YouTube channel.
What?
Pimple popping.
That's disgusting. A fucking mess. It's like a train wreck. I don't want to watch it, but I can't look away. She's a great motivation to be good. Yes, Nico has met my wife numerous times, and like she is always surprised. Like, I come in and I tell her, she's like, "Well," I was like, "It's you know what? This is why my friends don't come over." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Because they're scared of you." She's like, "Why?" And I'm like, What? You said that why out loud on purpose and meant it and didn't take it as sarcasm? Getting caught in Mexico, get you sent to the ICU. Yeah. Oh, speaking of taking too much of something, do not, I repeat, do not eat a whole bag of peachy rings gelatin. It gives you. I believe that it might be the sweetener that's in it. Most of those gummies that get you are the ones that are like the sugar-free, and it's the
sugar-free Haribo gummy bears.
It's the sucralose. It acts as a laxative. It's what's in the white gum. That's why when you're downrange,
say the MRE gum.
The MRE gum uses that sucralose, and like MREs, we used to call them meals refusing to exit, because you wouldn't shit. Like you'd eat a couple of them, you're like, man, I ain't shit in like 4 days, man. I am bound the fuck up. You'd be like, dude, give me your white gum, please. People would stockpile it and shit. She's looking right now, Mike. My wife doesn't watch my channel. That's why I will say, I have to say, this was a gift from a YouTube subscriber who's going to stop by. It's Winston Cobretti.
He's actually going to stop.
This was a gift. And I told her it was a gift. And she's like, I don't believe you. Because I have used that. It was a gift, or I want it, or so many times as a knife guy. Because when I would buy something at a knife show, technically I won the lottery.
You know what I use?
I've had it for a while time. You just haven't seen it.
I bought it like last year, and I've just been waiting for it to get made and shipped to me. It's been like delays with COVID and all this other shit, so it's just finally getting here. But I bought it like
it's a good one.
Last year, the year before.
But like I was told, like more than like there's no way I can justify it. But like I was told quite a while ago.
Brian Nadeau's whole fiasco was the perfect example. I like giving her the update every time I got an update. Like, ooh, 11.9. He sent out an update. Like, oh, switching suppliers. It was like the perfect like. Yeah, there's supply issues everywhere.
Guys, don't buy anything from Carbon Plate. They're dickheads, and they still owe Brian Nadeau like $15,000.
Yeah, fuck them.
What is this? Always watching. Yeah. She's scary. She could be like a CIA interrogator. My wife is terrifying. And am I that much taller than you?
She would laugh while she tortures you.
Oh yeah, I know. She'd have one of her friends get drugs to keep me awake.
Like I can see the smile on her face right now.
It's like coming at me with a pencil and a fucking piece of steel and a fucking torch. I'm like, oh, this can't be good. What's the pencil for? Where are you putting that? Any place I can think of, none of them are good. Like it's like, right? Like that's. Think about it. Like if I've got you tied to a table and I walk in with a pencil, what's your immediate thought? Like where the fuck are you getting ready to put that?
At least it's not a highlighter.
Oh. Am I doing a giveaway for like a Kubi or something? Let's play I win. I don't know what I'm going to give away next.
I know. It's Cinturón.
I haven't decided if that's going to be a giveaway yet. I want to do a video about it first. I've got others. Bro, I got stuff that's been on that shelf for fucking 3 years that I haven't given away yet.
Well, that sounds like you're slacking.
Oh, guys. So paying members. I'm going to do probably tomorrow. I'm going to do the drawing. I will film it for you guys, and I'll post it up. But I'm only going to hold the item for 48 hours, and I'm going to pick another winner. So I will make the video specifically for the paying members probably tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, if I'm going to give away anything, I'm giving away those fucking knives that came in. But I got to do the live feed first. Or not the live feed, the unboxing and the sharpening and all that shit.
Yeah, especially the serrations.
I'm going to shove that up your pee hole, and when I'm done, it's going to look like a fucking windsock. That was another off the cuff. I'll be right back. I have got to go get my allergy nose spray. I can barely breathe.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
When are you coming down again, Nico?
that shit works quick. What I miss? Did you talk to him about anything? You just sit there like all potheaded.
I asked Nico a question, but you have to play it. You just nose spray and it worked that fast?
It's got menthol. It's an allergy spray it's got menthol, rosemary, and some stuff in it with the menthol. It's in it.
From Japan?
No, it's the stuff my sister pointed out to me. You get, I can't remember the name of the brand, but it's like a.
I'll fill you up when you get here. On gas.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, see.
Oh, thanks, Aiden.
Yay.
Thanks.
Look how excited you are to sharpen serrations.
Fucking
Chancla.
Smack you with my sandal. Can't afford to join either, Jared, but I'm donating a workshop to help his members give away. I figured I started it that way. I may as well be the one character for Horse. I was doing a Horse Shack from Welcome Back, Kata. Yes, that was the free shipping knife. So when we purchased this knife, I was waiting for Matt to go, which one? Where? This is like the McKenzie brothers. When we purchased this, it made the shipping on all the knives free.
Chocolates are more difficult than nukes. Yeah. Come flying out of fucking nowhere.
Did you see the lady that was smacking the alligator? And then fucking drew it back like she was going to throw it, and the alligator took off. I was like, good God, how many times has she thrown a shoe at that alligator? The alligator like, fuck this, I'm out.
The chanclas? Yeah. Don't mess around with chanclas.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be chanclas. Like fucking white Midwest fucking suburbanite housewives can fucking throw a shoe at you pretty good too. My mom would take a shoe off. You're like, all right, enough. Because this turns into an escalation of force because you're going to throw the shoe at me like, miss me. And then you're going to get the belt. You beat the hell out of me. And you're going to make me go get a switch. And you're going to whip my ass till it bleeds. And then you're going to go, wait till your father comes home. Like, for fucking what?
Yeah.
Like, I should have called child services already.
I definitely have been beat with everything under the sun.
You did not plug the charger in on that.
No.
And it says low battery. Could you possibly go over and plug that charger in?
Yeah, hang on. I got to walk back to the studio.
And go ahead and turn it off because we're not bringing them back in.
Turn what off?
Turn the whole phone, the camera thing off. I'm gonna completely remove it because we're not bringing the boys back in. The guys. So if you wanted to see Rhett and Link, they are already busy, and they have lives too. They have families, huh? Yeah, just like that. That's fine. I can turn that off. I got it. The remote is literally. It doesn't matter. It doesn't use that much electricity. It's LED. So if you want to see Rhett and Link, just go rewatch the live feed because they came in. What are you looking for? It's the white remote control that's around here somewhere. I just recently had it. It's the white remote control with the red button, as opposed to the red
remote control.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had the remote over here because I turned that light on. And I don't know what I did with it. It's okay. We don't need it. It might be in my pocket. It has a controller on it, but it doesn't. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Gotcha. The free shipping knife and all. No, it's not in all its glory because what you can't see is raised details. That is not just painted on. That is actually a 3D contour and bolster. Like if you looked at it from the side, it looks like one of the maps.
I wanted to send it to Elliot and be like, when are you going to step your hand carving up to this level?
It's one of those typotypical maps that you like with all the raised stuff. Like the globe is typotypical. You can feel the mountains. Shut up, PDM. Get back in your hat. It's topographical, you idiot. Holy shit. Free shipping knife. Don Martin's here. I seen a lady beat the crap out of a guy with a 6-inch pump outside a Mexican Cowboy Club. I saw a chick try and kill a dude with a fucking pair of high heels. She was trying to shove the heel of it in his eye, and the cop stopped her. And he was like, "Well," the cop was like, "Why didn't you help him?" I was like, I was gonna help him, but then there was a little voice inside my head that said, "Stop." I want to see how this ends up. It's like the time I was helping my buddy Clint move, and his roommate was carrying him and his roommate's brother. They were carrying a dresser down the ramp, and I realized that the bar that led onto the deck was tall enough that the dresser was going to hit it, and they had it up above their head. And Clint was like, "Hey," and I was like, "No, don't do that. Don't ruin this for me." He's like, "You're fucking horrible," and I'm like, "Watch it." And that dresser hit, and it slipped out of the one that was going down the ramp. It slipped out of his hands and fucking lunged forward. And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen." Send it to Elliot and probably regrind it. He'll probably grind it. It's, guys, the scales. I was probably going to some aluminum knife with painting on it. No, it's not even that good, dude. You'll see tomorrow. The video goes up at noon my time. I think they're, well, I don't want to. And then paint it. I thought, because when we talked about it during the live feed where we watched this live, I thought that they were like airbrushed.
Yeah.
I thought they were airbrushed on aluminum. But they're not. They're 3D.
I was very surprised.
I was too. And I wasn't like, ooh, surprised. I was like, ooh, that's surprising. Even for Frost Cutlery. Yeah, they're so I opened it with what to date was the worst knife I've ever purchased. And I'm like, wow, you look like a champ now. I would like, I don't know. The Boker ceramic. I was like, I'd actually carry this now. Look at, you know what though? The thing about that Boker ceramic, it was.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the M-Tech.
No. I didn't buy the M-Tech. That was a gift.
Oh.
That's why it's still here and not like, hey, yeah, and throw it in the trash. It's so deep it feels like nipple bumps. Oh no. You'll see. I don't want to give it away. I want everybody to see it. Just every time I see it, I'm like, look at that gray. Why do I have one gray streak in my beard? See it?
Yeah.
Why is it just there?
It's where your food always drips.
It's not where my food always drips. Fucking idiot. Best girl fight saw my cousin at the Legion dance. The Legion Hall, like the Legion Hall sponsored the dance. I know where you're at in the country now. Legion dance beat the crap out of 5 guys one night. My brother and I sat at a table drinking beers and laughed our asses off. I can see that. Now, back to my question. Am I honestly that much taller than you?
Yeah.
Or are you slouched way down in
I'm
the chair?
sitting on my foot.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We can here. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I thought you were slouching down real far and shit. Good God. I forget how, I walk, people look at me when I'm walking around, and you've seen it. People look at me at a show and shit. I'm like, what is everybody looking at? I forget that I'm this. I forget sometimes. And Elliot then reminds me, he goes, I was like, why are people looking at me? He goes, I want you to look at us and then look at everyone else. And I was like, oh, I know what Gandalf felt like when he went to the Shire. And he's like, exactly. And fucking people are like, the fuck? We're not little guys.
No, you're not.
We are not. What is this? Mike's offset pinstripes. They think I know anything about fucking fashion. Oh, I forgot we were talking about that. Thanks. How tall am I? I am 6'3", 6'4"-ish.
6'1". I'm not 6'1".
I'm like 6'3" flat foot. When I've got my boots on, I'm like 6'4".
Sure. I don't know.
We measured it I'm not sure how accurate the measurements were that we did at the 7-Eleven, but we did do it at the 7-Eleven or gas.
Well, I don't know how this works, but I'm 5'11", so
we're sitting.
Yeah, I don't know how this works, but I'm 5'11".
I'm like, we're sitting down, so I don't know how much of a reference that's going to give them. It's not like we're standing up next to each other, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I must say.
I'm like before you guys are like stand up, I'm like no. Have you guys seen the parrot that had been in an abusive household and the only like the one person that showed up at the pet store that bird would even come close to even interacting with wound up adopting him, and the bird says what the fuck, what the fuck, and it also was so the guy apparently watched porn almost 24/7, so every once in a while the bird is throwing out like shove it in my ass and making orgasm sounds. If you haven't seen it, you need to go find it, because I was like, I want that bird.
In elementary school, my buddy had a parrot, or his dad had a parrot, and the bird's name was OJ. And he used to say, I didn't do it. And then it would also call, here, Nicole. And here, Ron. And then if you would try and tell it to stop, it would swear at you. It would tell you, like, no, fuck you, fuck off. Like, so I was in like 4th grade when I would go over there and hang out a lot, and I loved that bird. That was like the best bird for any, like best pet for anybody. I'm like, oh yeah, like Jim's got like a golden retriever and Johnny's got a Rottweiler, but Alex has a fucking parrot named OJ that says I didn't do it. Like, fuck yeah,
I didn't do it, and it curses all the time.
And it swears.
Oh man,
I didn't do it.
Guys, hey, it's an hour and 56 minutes. We've been doing this for almost 2 hours. Guys, that was a fun. I hope no one got. Yeah. I hope no one got upset about like it being kind of a clickbaity thing.
I do.
You hope they got upset?
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
It's April Fools.
It's April Fool's. So
I have an April Fool's.
Like I put it.
I had to get one.
I put it in the comment section. It goes. I forget how I put it in there, but I like ran the comment down like 12
he
lines.
disclosed it somehow.
I did, and on the thumbnail it says check your calendar in very extremely fine print.
That I did see. Yeah, you do a little zoom and you'll see it.
A little bit of zoom.
Zoom.
Sorry, I'm old. I remember when that song was actually popular.
Zoom.
I'd have been watching regardless what the title says. No, it was just fun. It was fun, and hopefully Rhett and Link don't get all upset and butthurt and like take that video down. I'll be like, shit, that was fun. So if you guys don't see anything go up tomorrow or Monday, know that I probably got a strike and I'm not able to update anybody. I'll let the paying members know in the Gilded, and they can go in on Jared's live feed and inform everyone that Mike got his channel taken down for a copyright strike.
I don't think they can, because it's your doll and you can do whatever you want with your doll. You're just playing with your doll.
The Mythical Society and GMM are registered trademarks, because that's their registered trademarks.
Yeah, but if I was like playing with my GI Joes,
I know. I'm just saying, like they would have some
G.I.
legal
Joe's
basis.
trademark. But I'm just playing.
But you're not saying they're your guest, and you're not putting their logo on your live feed. I was like, why is it so smoky in here? And then I remembered I lit the mosquito ring.
Yeah, I was like, that's not me.
I was like, is that us? Like, how? That's why that hour and a half went so fast.
No, it's a vape pen. Like,
so we can stick around for a little bit if you guys want, but I don't know.
I got nothing better to do.
That sounds great. That sounds like a capital idea. Oh, let's see. Do you guys want to watch Cutlery Corner Network for a little bit? Just can't be pulling that shit at fucking, because if you donate money for me to buy it, I'm keeping it. So I figured out how much revenue we generated. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I figured out how much money we generated for the fundraiser I did for cancer. I figured out where I'm gonna send it. I'm sending it to there's a pancreatic cancer research fund. My dad died of pancreatic cancer, and after Cole did his, because his aunt recovered from breast cancer, I was like, you know what, I haven't done that, and now I had a big enough platform. So all that money that got donated, I figured out what the 50-50 split was, and I'm gonna get that sent over. And then there is, if you guys watch How Ridiculous, they just put a video up earlier today. There's a GoFundMe for this kid that they met that has some rare genetic disease, and they're doing a GoFundMe. So go to their channel on that newest video they put up today and follow that GoFundMe and donate, because the kid seemed like they've done stuff for him before, and he just seemed like he was having a blast hanging out on the set doing a video. So you guys want to do that? You want to watch Cutlery Corner Network? I can't believe I'm doing this. YouTube. What are you doing over? Oh, that's right. You got that soda.
Billy likes to drink soda.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Drink soda.
Miss Lippy's car is green.
On both bolsters has the pinned hourglass shield.
Oh, it's this
beautiful
dude.
Sandbar Stag,
The dude that always looks
Sandbar
like he's got a
Stag.
bird in his mouth.
2022 release.
Oh, hang on a second.
Winchester trademark blade edge on that 1095 carbon
I gotta
steel
share
clip
it.
blade.
Can you guys hear it?
Good walk and talk snap on these.
It's got walk and
It's
talk snap.
Nothing fancy. It's just a good traditional cutlery pattern. The Barlow, made in the USA by Bluegrass Cutlery. There's your box that will house the knife. That's the second generation, all color. I love the artwork on that box. Wait till you see it in person. It looks even better than it does on your monitor. $499.95 MSRP. Your price $238.75.
$238.75 for that beautiful Barlow.
That's fucking insane.
The Coke chick? Yeah. Okay. I told him.
New.
There she is.
Yes, it is. This is a hen and rooster trapper. 4.8 inches close. I gotta see this. I've never. Is it black
I
and
got
gold? or
serious. I
black
have
and
no
silver?
idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Black and gold matrix.
Yes, it is. Black and gold matrix trapper. That's beautiful.
I told him she looked like a chick.
Yeah, something
fucking
simple about that look too, you know?
Yes, and I've never seen that handle
Very
You know,
on a hen and
like
rooster
the
trapper.
pillow guy
I've never
did.
seen it on a tractor, right. I think I saw it one time maybe on a Barlow.
Yeah,
That's what we
had
always
it,
joke
you
about.
know,
Look at that, guys.
painted
Like, it
ponies,
looks
that's what I was
huge.
going to say, but there you see it on a hen and rooster trapper. It's your full-size 4 1/8 inch closed trapper.
They're all cokeheads. That's the
$84.50 is
magic.
your price.
That guy that I called Jude because his T on his name, look, I don't know why. I'm a fucking idiot. Why? I
And
couldn't
it's a
put
great
two
one.
together, but they write their
Certificates of
names up.
authenticity are included.
But it's written with a T that looks a
515
lot like a J.
18.
And I thought his name was
$84
John. He was like, that's fucking Todd. And I'm like, well, that wasn't a joke that I was saying.
This,
that way.
I know somebody sitting very close to me that loves this.
$38.
That is
Oh, Winchester
really
brand
neat.
knife.
That is a beautiful.
There's only one. You get this one.
That's it for real.
Yes, for
Oh,
real.
okay.
Oh, wow, look, it's got dirty
Somebody's gonna want
thumbprints
this.
and shit all over it. You're
Piece
getting
made
full
up,
experience.
tulip
Sticker
shield.
residue.
You're
That
getting
is
a full
it's a
experience.
cool looking knife.
I think the only sin is 3.
Okay. Well, there it is.
Oh, this is
A
one of those
rare
so
knife,
creative.
and it's made in Manchester,
Actually,
Ohio
is
by Bluegrass Cutlery. Pink tulip Barlow. You see it's
that's
genuine
the
bone.
place out of Ohio.
The box actually says cranberry on it. This is a pink
They're,
bone. You
they're
can
just
tell it's
putting the
pink.
Winchester. I think they bought
1095 carbon steel single blade.
The cutlery company.
Winchester trademark, made in USA. And this is the one. If you want this,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy
the
this.
company
Nobody
that,
else buys
that
it. I'm
bought
gonna
the
buy it.
Winchester name. So they're actually really, they're
tell
like
you,
really good.
but I don't think you're going to get it. I really don't think it's going to last.
Thanks, bud.
They're a
Not
lot
do
better
well,
than
I'm
what you
just
think.
being
Not like
honest.
the old Winchester.
One to
stuff
sell,
you used to see.
230
Bought at the
and
fucking
he
gun
said
store.
3.
Fucking,
Oh, shit.
I think I know what.
Slim chances there. Number 11.
No.
One collar.
Just the Barlows.
$238.
That company bought the rights to make the Barlows under the Winchester name.
Okay.
That's the green apple.
Like those fixed
Yeah.
air buoys are still going.
has more of that pearl dust than probably any other coral.
It's got a bunch. You're right. And, you know, he could have left it just green, and we would have called it maybe lizard or something. But
These are
you
the
put the
dumbest
sparkle in there, and it
people
does.
ever.
It just really brings it to life.
Pretty, yeah.
It's really pretty. And she's right. I haven't thought about that. It has the pearl dust all over the place in it.
Rather
on
than a
both sides.
snack stand,
Green apple. Now, this is one of the
they have all you can snort
signature
stand.
series. It will have
Craft
this
services.
signature
Craft
etch
services
on the
back
front
there, and
side
there's
of
a
the
dude named
blade.
fucking Raul. It's
So
like
a steel warrior toothpick frame, which means it's got a clip blade composed of 440
He just sounds so
Stainless
enthused.
steel,
Like, yeah, it's got a
Rockwell
clip
tested out
blade.
to 56 and 58 on the
440
scale.
steel, and I was
And
like,
a great affordable
I think they
price
keep
for a
them locked
Michael
up
Prater
and make them
customized
work
knife.
on coke because you can hear them like
Great one to
you
carry.
hear them run down,
Only
and all of a sudden you hear one of them
$28.50,
sniffing, and the next thing you know, it's like,
10/22/15.
I'm like, good God, there he goes. He got his bump. He did a bump. He got a little bump.
Jimmy, you're not excited enough about this one.
Ooh, that is pretty.
No, it is not.
Check that. Tree ring mammoth. Prehistoric handle material.
Ada's on that buck 110 with the nickel silver bolsters, which you
She's
said
like, let me
earlier
jump in here
today.
because you
Yeah,
got no
it's
fucking
very
clue, do you,
hard.
They've
Dave?
already skyrocketed in price.
Uh-huh.
And how many of these do we have? Just 3. So he made 10. We sold them all.
$589 buck 110.
But it sure is a beautiful.
I got
painting,
dyslexia
It
and
is.
That's a lot
dysgraphia.
of tree ring
Does this
mammoth
show?
in there.
$600.
It is. You've got your
$600. I can't. You know
prehistoric
what?
handle
I can't
material,
justify
tree
that.
ring mammoth. It, of course, on the exterior, you've got
Looks like
chevron
they
wood
used the
channel
same
inlay
paint they
and that
used on the
beautiful
bumper
orange
cars at
spiny
Kings
oyster.
Island.
Now, this is on both sides. We'll make that there. We don't have black plastic on the rear side.
I
You get
never
that
went to Kings
handle
Island. I always went to Cedar
material
Point.
on both
So
sides.
there's 2 really big amusement
Custom
parks in
work
Ohio.
bolsters,
There's one down in
firework
Cincinnati where
back
Cole's at.
spring,
There's one up in Northeast.
spine
where
of the
Corner to
blade,
Corner.
and liners. And it's on the nickel silver buck 110, complete with painted pony display base and
But zoom in and go to
Michael
camera
Prater
B.
hand signed
Camera B.
certificate. Your price $598, only 3 to sell.
Go to commercial. Go to commercial. I've got no
That's a
power.
new display.
Oh, it's running now.
Did you see that?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is, I forgot we had this one on the show today. This is the turquoise web skinner.
What is
But I'm pretty
that?
sure we didn't have many. 24. There's more than I thought we had. Turquoise web, 6-inch stainless steel skinner.
Yeah, it's a little Alaska Skinner.
What
full
the
tank
fuck is that?
construction.
I mean, it's only
Nice
$56.
Drop point blade.
It's only $56.
6 inches
But, like,
overall. It's a great size. I love these small.
You gonna tell me
fixed
that's gonna
blades.
keep an edge?
And 40 count
You
web.
know it's
turquoise.
gonna hit
Of
them
course,
fucking
Michael
screws because
Prater
look where the
has
stitches
customized
are. The
this one. It's a
stitches are
sharp
on the
cutlery.
outside of
Fixed
that, which
blade,
means
you
that
have
that's
a
open to
mirror
touch
polished
that metal.
stainless steel blade. Sharp cutlery embroidered, all
Stainless
weather
steel blade.
nylon sheath is included.
My,
And a Michael Prater certificate of authenticity is
Oh.
included as well.
it's authentic.
Your price, not
Michael Prater put those
$130. That's
rock
the
handles
retail.
on
You
there, and
pay
I'm like,
$56
that's what
and
everybody
Great
wants.
find
It's
for
fucking really heavy
it
rock
is
material.
beautiful little knife. Number 1100-04.
Some of the stuff Michael
Michael
Prater
Prater
actually
turquoise
does
web
do good
skinner.
work, but it's just on shit. He does really good work on garbage knives.
Okay, the Hen and Rooster gunboat, the big 4.5-inch toes gunboat. We call it a gunboat canoe because if you look at the frame, the pattern of it,
I don't know
it's
how
got
much of
that
this I can
canoe
watch.
shape, the dugout
I've
canoe.
watched this way too many times.
However,
with
this
my
one's
paying
called the
members, and now
gunboat
on
because
here
it
twice.
is the
This is
large one. It's
ridiculous.
4.5 inches closed. Michael Prater signature etch on the master spear blade. It has a sheep foot
Signature
blade
edge. Signature
and an
edge.
opposite end.
And it's that purple sugilite.
Purple, that's right, purple Suji. Which is I didn't know it's named after the man's name.
Yeah.
The man's name.
Kenichi
Really fucking loud.
Suji.
I had no
I think
idea.
it was discovered in the late 40s. He was a geologist.
Okay, I had no idea.
So you found
There
out in
it
the
is.
late
It's on the
40s that
big
Suji was a
majestic Hen and Rooster
geologist?
4.5
I'm
inch
confused.
big gunboat canoe. Dual certificates of authenticity and customized by
Dual-
our buddy Michael
dual
Prater.
certificates.
$67.50 is your
Dual
price.
certificates.
$1098.26.
How many hours did you and I remember when we would get on, like we'd get drunk and I would text you? I'm like, hey, I'm watching this.
This is the one.
Yes, it is.
Say he even agrees
Painted
with
pony.
you. This is
Mammoth
yes, it is.
lower clasp, as you can see. There on your right side, you got that prehistoric handle,
This is the
mammoth
one,
mower.
guys. This is the one.
That's a
I don't think it is.
natural
That's
state of it. You see it's got
$598
that
one.
smoky gray drizzle line in it.
Why do
Call
his
it
blades look like
beautiful.
chrome plated? Michael
Then you
Prater
have
does
channel inlays of 40
mirror
count
polishing on
web
blades that
turquoise
probably
and
work
chevron
chrome blade.
wood.
Like that's the thing. Like he'll take a shit.
Your
Like this
bolsters
is
have been
this is a
worked.
Hen and Rooster.
Also,
Hen and Rooster is a
liners have been
shit brand.
firework. Your
Like
back
that
spring
blade
has
is
been
garbage.
firework.
It
The spine of the
probably
blade
is
has been
chrome plated.
firework. He
And
made
he
10
put
of
all
these.
that work into a knife.
You will receive the Michael Prater hand-signed certificate of authenticity.
The only
as
thing
well
that's still
as the
standard on that is
Mammoth
the blade.
mower informational
But the
sheet.
thing was,
The serialization will be on the rear side of the flip blade. This is on the
it's fucking
Hen and
hideous
Rooster
because
big
like,
class
he
knife.
does so much
Painted
work
pony acrylic display base
on a
is
garbage
included, as
knife. Like a Hen and
you can
Rooster is
see,
like
you
a
can enjoy yours
$15
as
knife.
we have ours
Like
displayed as
literally.
well.
I have a Henry
$2,000
somewhere.
MSRP.
No,
Your
that's a
price
$598
$598
right here.
for 1101.19.
It's like wiping before you poop. Don't make no goddamn sense.
Okay, finally.
Does that mean we're done?
Arno Bernard.
We-
When I was looking at our Arno Bernards today, we have 4 different styles
Like
left.
that's how you market your
we
shit.
must
Tough
not
enough
have
to
any
use,
of
nice
these.
enough to collect. Not
This
like
is the lion. This
it's an
one is
heirloom piece.
handmade
Like,
in
that's how
South
I would market
Africa.
it. Like if it's a
Voller
good knife,
690
I would market it
Austrian
as an
steel blade
heirloom piece.
composition.
You can pass it down.
Nice drop
No, it's
point,
nice enough to
blade
collect.
style, full tank construction.
It's
This
just
is
tough
on the
enough to
kudu
use, but it's nice
bone.
enough
This
you
is
might
kudu
collect
bone. The
it.
handle is
It's like
what is
spider
on
cut.
this knob. Kudu, if you're
Yeah.
wondering, like we did as
That's
well, I'd
$428
never
right
heard
there
of
in
it.
the corner. That's a steal.
It's an animal that
It's barely steel.
originates in South Africa. South Africans have spiral antlers, and that bone there is the inside.
Can
of
I
a spiral
pay more than they're
That's what
asking?
that is.
It only seems right.
$698 the MSRP. Your price
Wait.
$428.
Okay, pull that up. Arno Bernardo, Lion Kudu. Pull
use
up
and
on
carry,
Google
great
somehow.
to
On
collect
one of
as
your,
well.
you've
Their
got 2 phones.
Their
I've got
motto:
2
tough
phones.
enough to use, nice enough to collect.
And
How
I
do we
think
have
they're
4
being
phones between the
very
2 of us? We can't fucking find one.
humble
Honestly.
when they say those words because
Arno
the
Bernardo
690 is so
Kudu
sharp,
It is.
and the knife itself is
Oh,
gorgeous.
that's
You
the
would
guys. That's the
select it, I
ships.
think,
The
first,
knife
but
ships. That's
Arno
this.
Bernard, this
That's
is how you're
last
going to
month's
get free
stuff.
shipping today. It's a multi-tool. And it is only $19.95. Item number is 110130. The Urban Extreme multi-tool.
Yeah,
But that's
this is a
actually
great
what they're
deal.
charging?
Free freight
On
opportunity for
Bernard's
sure.
website, yeah.
$19.95. Get that on your order.
$5.99.
$5.99 is what they're selling it on the
lower
Arno Bernardo
48
website.
states.
So I don't know. What's the
Short
steal?
sword savings. Now, this is our choice. These are going to be right at 15 inches overall.
$690.
And
We
690?
have, I know, at least 3
I don't
different
think I would pay
styles.
$500.
Well,
for
there's
690.
6.
Okay, there's 6
I don't
different.
know.
Okay,
Ooh, look at
Now,
this.
this is our
Short sword
choice.
savings.
These
Look at
have
this.
kind
Look
of
how
a
many you
nice
get.
theme.
Nico, these are
I
your
knew
size.
these would sell, but it has
I call it
blown
Sting.
my mind how fast these are going.
Mhm.
And are they
Flying
around
off the
13 or
shelves.
16?
I think they're. I think
They're like daggers, short
Yeah.
swords.
they're
And
15.
they're
Leathermen are
just
crap. What are
$16 a
these?
piece, but
Shit.
I know some of these have the
Masonic theme.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 of them.
Jenks,
Yeah, 3 of
Jenks,
them have the Masonic theme.
Jenks.
Now, we've got 3 of them that have the sheaths and great trim work
Well,
on these
and
sheaths.
3 of them have.
Sorry,
We got
say
3 of them
the
that have the
sheaths
sheets.
look,
I don't know what you're gonna do with the
love
other
this.
Good as
2.
the
Like
blade
the other
tonight,
3, we're
yeah.
not
I
sure.
love that.
The night. We probably have a helmet around here that
We
matches
do.
that
We,
somewhere.
All these are 15 inches, and with the sheath are going to be like
okay.
16. But really nice, detailed artwork on here. There's the pommel, that Knight's helmet. I love that on there. And only $16 each. Retail is $90 on these
And
orders.
unless Terry gets us some more, this will probably be
It's
the
a
last time
steal.
I have this on the show.
Right. No doubt about
I don't
that.
have enough to go around.
Hey, that fucking idiot. That
15708
fucking idiot doesn't know what he's talking
short
about. Them
savings.
knives that came in from
Now, I'd
Cutler
say if
Corner.
you order
Those things are
3 of them,
amazing,
we're probably
and I'm
gonna give
keeping
you
them.
3.
He thinks he's
Yeah,
going to
we'll
give them
mix
away.
them up.
Mix
These
them up
guys
for
sell
you.
a quality
And
product.
if you're a member of the
Quality
Masonic Lodge,
product.
check
All
out
right, he's
the
coming back.
sheets on here.
I
These
gotta get
are
after
really
it.
neat. The Masonic Lodge detail in there. You got the compass and square, the G. Here they come around right here.
Why is my
Got
seat
that
still on?
all-seeing eye. If you're a member of the Masonic Lodge, you'll love those. 15 inches overall.
Imagine
16
cutting
inches
up a
with the
nice
sheath.
hot
Our
pocket with
choice,
one of them.
$16 each.
Hey,
Number
baby.
15708. Short sword savings. Love this.
Yeah, it's all new Mora.
Yeah.
Mora.
Now, yesterday was the first time I'd seen this. I don't know if we had it or if the other host, Chase and I had it, but this is neat. That weighs hardly anything.
I want to look at the tip of this knife.
Cork handle.
Makes it lightweight, and it also
Did somebody send that to
Yeah,
Fanatic
now,
Edge?
since this is a bait knife,
Somebody
of course,
sent that to
it is
Fanatic
stainless
Edge.
and
That's
blade
what
composition.
happened. Yeah, I'm
That
bagging
is
on
a
him.
cork handle.
Fanatic Edge.
It's got a blunted
fucking
end
fucked
as well.
So many people's knives.
Now, somebody may could tell me what's the purpose of
Was it
that
you that
blunt
got a knife
end
that had come back from
on there.
Fanatic Edge that
It's
I had
the
to
blunt
fucking
end.
fix?
I know
or
it's
was
something
it
for safety
somebody?
when you're using it out to cut with. You got a
Yes,
partial
that's the cork
serrated
handle with
blade
the
as
butter
well.
knife on it.
Scandi grind, made in Sweden. Stainless steel blade composition.
Is he
Now,
talking to
the
this
sheath,
why?
the sheath is going to match.
No, he's
trim
talking
of
to
the
his
knife
auntie
here on the
mama.
pommel and guard. You see that orange, bright orange. We got a blaze orange sheath to give you as well.
Oh my God, my nerves.
We just go
$59.95.
We're gonna give you the
That's your
sheath
MSRP.
even.
We're
Wrong
gonna sell
hat,
you
sorry.
this for only
That's not what it is.
$34.50. And again,
That
folks,
hat is hot.
it can't weigh more than 2 ounces. I mean, this is very
Yes,
light.
you got
I
the
mean,
fucking ground to tip off of it.
ultra light. I'm telling you, it is
Murphy.
absolutely light. It's great blade composition.
No, I said
that
he looks like
Swedish
he's got a
stainless
bird
steel.
in his
really
mouth all the
unique
time.
idea here for only $34.
It only took
Since
12
number 1101
old
58.
Milwaukee beer cans to make this knife. What the
Carbon
fuck
railroad
is that?
quiver. It's carbon steel, and you can see that it looks
So
like
it's carbon steel.
fashioned
That's
after a
all I
railroad
got. Like I
spike.
fucking, it's like every
It's
time
gonna
I
be
come to
9
work, I give up a
1/4
little bit of my
inches
fucking soul.
9 1/4 inches overall. It's got a cleaver style blade, very thick steel. Looks to be about 1/4 of an inch thick on your steel. I want to show you that. About 1/4 of an inch thick on your steel. Then your handle, you have that swirled, spiraled railroad spike look to it. Now we're also going to give you the leather sheath to house it in. Leather sheath. It's carbon steel, so if you need something to sharpen up easy, it's got that
Somebody made that,
kind of a
and when they were
nail
done,
hanger
they were proud enough of
venting
it
in there. You
that they
hang
decided
that on a nail.
to sell it
If
somewhere.
you want something to use and carry, it's going to sharpen up. Yes, it's probably going to spot
And
up
they were
on
like
it, but
on
it's
this.
carbon. If you love carbon, don't mind a bit.
I don't know, but I ain't gonna
Good
lie.
price, very
I'll put
heavy
fucking-
duty,
I'll put
nice
sea
solid
snake
feel
on
to
there and
this.
fucking
It's got
start
some weight to it. $59.95. That's
I
the
mean, none of
retail.
this,
You pay
guys, none of this shit. Like they talk about, like this American company,
Number
and they're
1102
always talking about American knives and
Carbon
stuff like that
steel,
on this
the
channel. Guess what?
railroad spike
5
cleaver.
out of 5
Really
knives
neat,
made in China.
Unique
You'll
item.
see
We only have
tomorrow.
about 30 of these to sell. That's all that's left.
Why
$26.75
do you
is your
drink?
price.
I wanna watch a
1102
cover network
34.
with my subscribers on YouTube.
Okay, another new one
That's
from
like-
Weed and Company.
Weed
This is a
Company.
beautiful
That's
Appaloosa Barlow.
the
As you
that's
can
one of the
see,
companies
this
in
one,
Ohio that actually does
I'm
really
going
good
to call
work.
this
If you
one
were to look that
Purple
up, I bet you're going to
Appaloosa.
see it.
5
at
1/8
$175
inches
most
close. It's on that
times.
big.
That's not an actual.
They're calling it a Barlow frame. I call this kind of a swell center Coke bottle, big Coke bottle. It's the Connoisseur series. There's your Weed and Company shield. It's got your Weed and Company etch on the clip blade, the rear side. It's going to have beautiful Appaloosa bone. And yes, ooh, look at that. I love that. Kind of bluish purple. Each one of these is going to be different. Now this, we only have 5 of these to sell.
That's
Not-
really pretty.
Beautiful. Knife
They're
is built
not-
in Winchester,
That's an actual
Ohio.
good company.
The inside
I wanna get one
liner
of
is
those. They
going
got
to
the
be
Weed
signed by
Yeah.
the maker with a message
Win-
as well.
Winchester, Ohio.
Now we're going to give you the free Weed and Company hat. That comes along with it.
Really use a Weed and Company hat.
Don't
along
you
with it.
fucking do
And
it.
it's packaged in this round tube style packaging, real vintage look packaging.
Y'all got any
It's
other
the
colors?
Winchester, Ohio,
You
handmade,
gotta
hand
write down
sharpened, made in the
It's
USA.
CCN
Really nice packaging with this. There you see the Weed and
1109295.
Company.
What color
A
is
2
and a
color is
9 and a 5.
296?
$409 is the retail. Your price on this only
It's not
$175.
$409.
Beautiful.
Retail.
Purple
Guaranteed.
blue. I'm going to call it Purple Appaloosa.
Purple Appaloosa. There, this is one he only made 20.
You hear the
There's 5 of
cameraman's like,
20, so.
Okay. Only 20 made. Very rare.
Someone
Right out of the gate.
fucking shoot
For
me. Like, I woke up, like, I
$1102.95.
go back. Like, the people that work on this channel,
Castillo, handmade in Spain. This is
the
the
people that work on this channel, when they wake up in the
Now,
morning,
this
they're
one's
like, I
going to
always go
have,
back to sleep a
I
little
believe,
bit.
curly birds. Let's see.
Just for the
Yes,
chance
curly
that I might
birds.
not wake
Handles
up.
on this.
Never
This
know.
is a center lock. It's a center lock.
Tut tut.
14C
Looks like
28.
rain.
Sandvik steel.
I
Drop
can't
point
tell with
blade.
these.
Beautiful handles. Big bird's eye rivet. There on the pivot. Nice leather
He's a
lanyard.
poet. And doesn't
And
even
we
know
call
it.
it a center lock because your locking mechanism is right there in the center of the handle.
Handmade
I
in
want
Spain.
scales
That's
made of
another
teeth.
good gentleman's folder. I like the
Ooh.
pulling here on the back.
You think you'd
Yes.
absorb it through your skin?
And where I always say this, where the blade meets the back spring, it's completely flush. It's made very
Oh,
well.
wow, fireworks right there.
Really nice components, nice workmanship. You get the factory brochure, Castillo leather carrying pouch.
Probably
I like
not
the
far
leather
off.
Yeah,
pouch.
that's not bad.
Yes.
Probably not too far off on an actual
And
price on that.
When you put the knife in the pouch too, it's easy to remove it with that lanyard.
Yeah, use that lanyard, absolutely. Castillo factory sticker, you can put that on your car windshield.
Put it
the
on
back
your
one.
Put it
car
on your dick
windshield.
hole. I don't fucking care where you put the
Put
goddamn.
that on your car
Retail on this is
windshield.
$200. We're going to
What's
sell
the
it to you for
beer? No, I'm
$120.
Are you
It's
sure?
handmade in Spain.
Come on.
Beautiful
Nah,
curly
come
birch
on.
handles.
Come
Less than
on.
10 days to
It's only
sell. That's all we have in
$9.49.
stock.
3 beers.
For
is enough.
$10.98.
I read. Or you should have seen it the other night. What do we do? Like
D2,
4.5 hour
Sandbar
after
Stag.
show after a 2-hour live?
Big,
I did a
wide
2-hour
drop
live.
point blade
About
made
4.5
in
hour
Manchester,
after show.
Ohio
I got
by
shit
Bluegrass
house.
Cutlery.
And I
This is
ordered a
that
bunch of fucking
great little Skinner,
Yeah, I'm
7.5
not going
inches
down that
overall,
road.
full tank
Last Friday.
construction, leather lanyard.
I'm not going down that
And
Winch-
down to
I go down that
14.
I don't know.
That is all we have left. 14.
I don't know
That's
which
right.
one of
Well,
you keeps delivering
getting
beer
to
to
the
my
point
house
where
on
somebody's
Fridays, but
gonna
you
get
probably
this
should
one,
stop
you know?
because, like I
We're
said,
getting
I'm trying to
to
quit
that
drinking,
point.
and if it's here, I'm gonna drink it.
Absolutely.
It's not
Full
that I'm
tank
alcoholic.
construction on
I'm
these.
just not wasteful.
And the first time that Winchester even tried D2 Steel, quite a success with these. And
Holy
you're not
crap!
gonna
It's
find another
D2
brand out
Steel.
there
Two-
that
no,
also
that's-
has Sandbar Stag as handles, especially on a fixed plate.
No,
They just
you
can't.
know you shouldn't do
It is.
this, and you know
You're
you're
right.
wrong.
There's
Stop it.
this is the big fat wide drop point blade. I'm gonna show you the backside. Look at that
Big
stag.
fat wide drop point.
D2 tool steel.
Sounds like my buddy Billy after football
Made in
practice. Like, good God, what the
2021.
fuck happened to your back?
And she's right. We're down to 14 of them. That's
I
wow.
really thought the one with the more slender blade would sell out first, but I was wrong.
Super
See,
steel.
I like this one. I don't know why. And we have another one, folks. If you don't like this big fat blade on the drop point, we've got a thinner contour drop point blade. It's the same price. Just ask your representative. Same price. Oh, the leather sheath is made by the Amish community in Pennsylvania. Triple riveted, reinforced. $550 retail. Your price $248.75.
Oh, the motorcycle knives. These are so cool. Look at that.
The fuck are those?
Okay, now
I just see. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
couldn't
I'm sorry,
tell.
guys. I can't. I
That
can't do
looks like
PDM.
kind
I
of
know a lot
what
of
do you
guys
call
love
these,
when I do PDM. I
choppers?
can't do PDM
Yeah.
for that long.
This
I just-
one
I
is
mean,
the
you know.
dragon.
like I want to just disparage
Actually,
these.
this
Those
kinda
are
has a
fucking
dragon
hideous.
too. I see some dragon skin.
Oh, okay. I see.
And there's a button on the back of the seat you push and the light comes on. So it has like a headlamp.
It's because I'm using a mosquito coil.
Oh,
We had mosquitoes.
like it lights up on the
Yes.
knife. Oh, I thought, what are you talking about? Oh my goodness, that's neat. Oh, okay. Yeah.
This bullshit
Liner
smells like a
bar.
Cypress Hill concert.
I don't rent to these kinds of people.
I don't rent to these kind of people.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, or Mike used to have a Harley too.
You forgot smoking lamp. Was that expensive piece?
Hey, great
Never felt wrong, kid.
Yeah, known for a long
We should end this and
time.
watch that because we can't watch this. We can watch it with my
988
pay
East.
numbers.
These are neat. Black vest with that headlight. Cool. Okay, this is a beautiful knife right here. It's one of our. I guess now we can call it a classic.
You just
material
hear souls.
around here,
You
believe
can
it or
hear it in their
not.
voice. Like any
Painted
life,
pony Jasper.
like they've. I'm
This
sure that they keep them chained
Tank
to a
construction,
radiator in the
Mr.
basement
Skinner.
of the facility.
My
Because like this
operator
channel
sitting
on
here
24/7. Like this never ends.
Right, yeah, these people don't sleep.
Look at the handle. It just speaks for itself. A tricolor, kind of a burnt
What
orange,
in the actual?
black and white, painted pony Jasper. Each one of
You have
these is
an
going to
echo?
be different. It's a stone. It's quickly became one of our most popular selling handle materials.
Give me a second. We have to remember we had to do this a couple times. For some reason, there's a delay. I gotta leave the studio, and I'll be back. Well, I have to. Pardon me. God damn it! Now I got to do this whole thing over. What was it? Cutlery.
Right there.
No, that's Cutlery Corner. That's Cutlery Corner, the place I want to buy it from. It's not there.
It pops up when you first start typing. It's easy.
I'm pulling it back up, guys. There we go. Oh shit, that's why I didn't go to fucking YouTube first. Damn it. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Sorry guys. I may be slightly impaired.
Yeah, have another beer.
Yeah, be fine. I drank the last one. I saved you from yourself.
Yeah, see, thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, I'm working on it. There we go. No, he didn't. What the fuck is going on here? Sorry.
Display. There we go. Great gift, deer antler on
bringing
display. Stainless steel blade. What's it say? What else about
It
it?
doesn't load on the computer. I'm not really sure.
It doesn't load on a computer because we don't actually have hard drives. We really don't have anything that works.
Yes. Yeah, 14 and a half inches
There you
overall.
go.
And as you see, really nice. What would you call that? A rack, 6-point rack. What would you call that? About 6-point. And it's all included for $38.95.
When she was younger, she had a 6-point rack. My bad. I'm sorry.
Here we have a painted pony.
Here we have a
Mammoth molar, spiny.
He's like, I didn't read the sheets for today, Diana. You got to do it on your own. Fuck it. I've checked out.
Honestly,
I don't
you don't
fucking
see
care.
a lot. You see more.
Tricolor Rich that.
Do on the case makeup. I like the makeup.
Yeah, I do too. And they have worked the bolsters, as you can see. They have left that. That's a trademark of the Mako. They've got that encircled case
Trader
logo
does really
stamp
good
on that
work. He
front
just
side.
does it on shit knives.
Captain bolster, and they've left it undisturbed where you can read the brand name.
You know what I mean? Like
Now, of
the
course,
file
the-
work and everything's
I'm
on
gonna say
point.
the vocal handle
scale
material here
finishing
is
is
that
good.
prehistoric
But the blades
mammoth
already came
molar. It's
pre-scratched.
at least 10,000 years old. He made 10 of these. It is painted pony customized, so that means your bolsters, your liners,
my
your
mother-in-law.
back spring, and the spine of the blade is file work. You will also receive the painted pony acrylic display base. See, here's that.
Oh, see, you
new
get
style
a display base.
display
I knew you were gonna fucking say something
Really
about the
catches
display
the
base.
light, too.
That's a
It's
fucking
gorgeous.
handsome looking package
And
right there,
this is
sir.
$1,900
How
in
could you
retail
go wrong
value.
with
Sale
this?
price is
How could you go wrong with
$598.50.
this? There is no way
Again, he
you
will
couldn't
only
buy
make
this
10 of
and be
these in the
happy.
world,
You
and
get some literature on the
that's
mammoth.
all.
They're going to
That is
tell
it.
you about the animal that they
Operator.
killed to make the
Painted
handles.
pony
Granted,
customization,
it died
of
a
course,
long
the
time ago,
operator.
but still had to die.
Hand signed certificate is included, as well as the
Don't
woolly
ask me
mammoth
what
informational
of the
sheet.
numerous voices in my head
And
that
it's
is.
painted
I
pony.
think it's one of my teachers.
$598.50.
I believe that was one of my high school teachers, but I
Okay.
can't not put it together
Oh,
for
here
you.
we go. Here we go.
Black bottom bone, dog leg trapper. This is a great deal on this one. This is a 4.5-inch big dog leg trapper.
That is
I think it
hideous.
looks
Like,
like
you
a
can look at the
peanut.
edge.
Well,
It's
you're
not
right,
even
because
sharp. It's like it.
Peanut
It's
is
a
technically a
snap,
dog
not a
leg jack. It's only 2 7/8. Now this one is the same frame as a peanut. This is what we call a dog leg trapper. It has your master clip blade, your
That's what I'm
secondary
saying.
pole
That's
spade blade.
it's round. The
It's
edges aren't even
genuine
sharp.
bone. Now, if you look at this on your
You see how
monitor,
round it
screen,
is?
you may
It's
think
just like-
plastic. This is not. This
Yeah,
is
that's what I thought. It's
genuine jig
plastic.
bone.
Why is
I
it
want to show
so
you the
thin at the
backside to
back?
show
That
you
blade's not
the way
supposed to be
bone
shaped
takes
like
the
that.
portions of it. You can see
It's
that
supposed
it
to be
is
straight. I have
I
one.
like that little
I have a dog leg
unusual
trapper.
Have
I have a
color.
nice one.
ring
It's
on
like-
there.
Yeah, that's what I like. Just
Many,
$12.75.
and then they had to
Of course,
try
they're
and
all going to
repair
be
it.
different, but that
What
one
in
has
the
that little
fuck?
odd factor about it.
Yes, it does. And this is going to be your whitetail cutlery.
Look how polished. that
Yes. Very. That's why I had to point out that this is not plastic, it's bone.
is. It is.
And you heard that? That's your walk and talk snap. This is designed with the half stop.
She's like, I
design
can't
for
fucking
both the
open it
master clip
again.
and the spade blade. Good snap on it. 4.5 inches closed.
That's
and
why it
big
doesn't have an
knife for a
edge. I
small
guarantee that
price,
thing
only
is in there.
$12
I guarantee that
and
thing's in there with no
75
stop, and it's
cents,
just
or
slamming up against the
$10.79.
back.
Well, it's got the
But
walk.
bang!
It's got the
Dog leg
walk and talk
trapper.
stuff.
You got to walk, and it won't ever be sharp
Here's
again.
your free freight opportunity of the week. This is your Urban Extreme.
That's the free shipping.
Multi-tool, only
it's the only I want to
$19.95.
see
Get
what the
that
woo
on your
of the
invoice
woo
and
is.
anything and everything
The
that you
woo
buy on
of
the
the
order,
woo.
as long as it includes this. Urban Extreme tool number 110130. Your freight is paid. Free
Petrified
ground shipping
doo-doo
to the lower
scales.
48 states. It's a great tool to have. And it's a
I'm gonna let
great way to save
PDM jump
money
in every once in a
on
while.
your shipping. Here's
I just
our
can't have it.
Get the show
I'll wind up
special. We have the
I'll
show
wind up with
special
another box
stockman.
of fucking
That's
that.
Humorous
I don't
International Mother
ever want to have to
Pearl
do an
Stockman
unboxing. What?
for $21.60. Our number is 110314. Gotta get one of those. That's kind of like you gotta get
Look,
that.
his
along with free
torso and
shipping.
his head are the same shape.
We'll
It's
see you
like
back here real
it's,
soon. Thank you so
like
much.
if you
for
watched him,
joining
if you
us.
looked at him from the back, guys, there's like 67 people watching this show, and we are 24 of them. Actually, we're all collectively one.
We are one.
Let's see how many people are. It's going to come back. Don't worry. They're just switching hosts. How many people are watching? Let's see how many people are watching live. 79 people watching this in the entire world. Well, I shouldn't say there's only like 20 of us watching. Maybe there's only 20 people on every one of those 70. Maybe everybody's doing cutlery corner watching party. I mean, this is fun.
Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Todd Boone. I hope you folks are all doing well, staying healthy, and enjoying
It's John
in your area. Thank you. Appreciate your support
John
for the show.
Boone.
All the customers that shop with us, all the people that watch with us.
This is a dude that like you hear him like taper off, and then you hear him all of a sudden sniff, and then like you're right back at the full level power.
States of America. Thank you very, very much for your service to our country. All right, this free shipping, this is a worker. It's done very, very well. We kicked it off on our midweek show, and yes,
like this is
what
the
we
dude.
anticipated. It's a
This is the
multiplier
dude everybody
multi-tool.
watches, and
It's got all the gadgets and all the gizmos on it. It's only $19.95. So you have a serrated blade, and you have a straight edge. You have a file. You've got your Phillips head. Your flathead screwdriver, the needle nose pliers. Right now, it's the only product that we have in this facility, this building, that has needle nose pliers. And it's also going to come, as you see there, a nice little carry pouch. So, those of you that are not familiar, here's how it all works. When you purchase CCN 110130 at only $19.95, we're going to pay that shipping charge. If you have other product, other
you would literally be like, I've got to go to the hospital.
We pay all of your freight bill. All you have to do is order that very, very handy tool for $19.95. And we pay that to the lower 48 stage ground freight. April 15th is coming up. It's going to be here before you know it.
The main actor was talking
flying
about
by.
it's like, so Dante,
Arno
you gotta put
Bernard,
Dante.
we're going to give it away.
Yeah, so he decides.
That's known as the Rhino.
Did you hear they told me I
look at
can't
that right
smoke
there.
actual weed?
It's done in blue canoe bone.
Fake stuff. He's like,
It's a, it's a pressurized process. It's actually looks like some type of prehistoric bone.
He's like, I seen
but
like
it's in a
fucking 8
horn
takes
of
later.
the
He's
great
like,
kudu of
I
South
need to
Africa,
go to
known as the
hospital.
Gray Ghost. You have a Bowler N690. You're going to have a leather sheath that has been built out of Cape Buffalo.
I believe
leather.
I'm already
Folks,
registered online because I
$73, I do
bought
believe
a
is what we
knife
sell
for
it
them.
for
And
right
guys,
now. They
here's the
are
best
going to
part
be
of
going
this.
up.
This
With
is
the arrival of the new product.
This is the worst thing you guys have
gonna
ever.
take place. Cross our fingers, knock on wood. About the middle of May. So you just register at cutlerycorner.net.
I have to tell you this.
To register.
I did these. I ordered these knives for you guys, and I have to tell you, the Cutlery Corner has been ass fucking my email for like a week and a half.
We've got a special that was just brought back here also on. Oh yes, folks. Yeah. This is one to jump on sheet pearl.
Not happy about
now,
that.
That is not the premium Stockman. It's not the small Stockman. It's one that's right in the middle. It's known as a 273 frame. I was selling them back when I was at Star Sales. I don't think they were ever available back then in pearl. But anyway, yes, this is sheet pearl. We'll be showing that to you periodically. But that is an unbelievable Terry Duncan blowout
He's
price
like
tag.
an auctioneer
Buy
at a
more
fucking
than one if you
cattle
can. Heck, put them up for the holidays.
Like I catch like every fourth word and then a price.
031 and a 4. If I'm reading that correctly. There's our app. You You scan it; it's free of charge. You can see all these
Hear his
all
accent.
these rare items that go on there that we hardly have any, one or two.
That's fucking
quantity on.
horrible.
It's
Why
actually
would you say
started
that,
now
Matthew?
with all of you that have
Why would you
downloaded
say it
this.
in your brain loud enough? I heard it.
Really, it's not having a chance to ever make it to the show. You can
What
watch
did I
your
order?
show,
I
share
ordered the
other
Woo of
products,
the
and
Week.
you
I
can
ordered the
order
free shipping knife
on
that you
our
see behind
free
us.
app. Take
And I
advantage
ordered
of that, please. Please do so. All right, let's see what we got
mystery
going
box trio.
We got the olive wood handle Terry's.
They have an
well,
app.
that one took off too.
Download
It's done
that
very, very
app.
well. Terry's pick, folks. Olive wood, it's just a cool little set.
No, even I don't care how
especially
drunk
the
I am, I
little
don't make
miniature
decisions
buoys,
to
folks. The little
actively
mini
buy this
buoys.
shit.
Oh yeah, and
Like, they had
nobody's
to
making
talk me
anything
into
like that. As a matter of fact, we're
They paid for
contemplating
it.
on
And I'm not. I got news. Like I
working
said,
up some
if you
designs
donate
as
tonight
well,
for
as
this,
much as people like
you
these.
wasted your money.
I mean, your
I'm gonna
leather
keep
sheet's
it.
going to be $10,
not buying
maybe
anything
probably a
else
little
from
bit
them.
more than that,
Ever.
because of the way that it has to be designed. So
Well,
it'll hold all
wait,
three.
what the fuck?
I won't put the large one in there. But you know what I'll do? Done in stainless steel, of course. I'll do the little, got the little mini buoys, and then you know what? Might as well. High carbon stainless steel, and it's got some actual weight to it. Now, it's going to be
No,
about
it
a
doesn't.
quarter
I just
cane
saw
on
that
It's
blade
just a little
stock. That is
camp
like
worker.
a fucking
Nothing
dollar
super fancy
store
about it, except
fucking fishing
what
knife
you're
thing
looking
they
at
give you.
right now.
With a
This
thin little
price
fucking piece
of
of
only
metal into the-
$16.88. I mean, how in the world can you make a mistake? Pick up the free shipping knife. You can buy more than one of these. The sale price lasts actually only 1 week, and then a lot of times they get sold out within that week time period. So you want something neat that's different. And I don't know that there's any other company other than this particular one that's building this type of product. Don't pay $22.50.
Thank God.
Now, $16.88.
Why would there be more than one? There's only one
110179
company
on
doing
Terry's
this.
pick.
Fucking thank God.
All the wool of the week with order only. It's going to be compliments of Black Hill Steel.
I don't
$9.40. That is another one.
Guys there.
That,
Don't you dare.
when it got introduced on our midweek show, and I reference to that as it's a Wednesday night. It's when all the sale product and everything.
God, I love
comes about.
John.
It's heavy duty. It's done in
They
gunmetal
haven't
gray.
actually
It
lived
also
that
has
down, but I
olive
thought
wood.
it
Now
would
that
sell
olive
out.
wood's only on the front side. Gunmetal gray frame, and then I like that finish. There's just something about the looks
Guys,
of it. Now, this knife's going to be assisted
if we were
opening.
drinking, if we were doing
Or you got a
shots on
little
that, we
over
would
a
die.
$37
Like, I need to
retail
call an
value.
ambulance, my
Once
blood,
again, a
fucking
very,
shooting
very
shots.
significant
If it was a bunch
sale
of you
price
playing
for
that game,
only
like, you guys was like
$9.40. Something that looks like
Family Guy, where they do
as
that
good
with
as that does.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
show
it
you
would be
guys.
fucking horrible. They could have like, oh, I gotta get a new fucking carpet.
Weather is making you sleepy? Well, we've had a little rain, a little storms here and everything, but you know what? It's all going to get better.
Don't worry about the
Sunshine's gonna be coming
snow,
out.
ladies and gentlemen. I got
As
that
long
part
as
covered.
we're in spring, I'm all good. With order only will of the week, buy more than one. 110247. This is starting out with a bang. Actually,
That's a
you have
sharp
the
finger.
Akoi River sharp finger. You're going to have an elite edge.
And that's an old
Very flexible fillet knife that's going to come with a pleather pouch.
I can tell you right now,
That's
a
done in
pleather pouch.
Staggalon.
A pleather
The
pouch.
Elite
He
Edge
said
is going
that
to be
shit out
420
loud.
surgical
He said
stainless
pleather
steel.
pouch
All right,
out
the sharp
loud.
finger is going to be in high carbon surgical stainless steel. Akoi River, basically,
It
I call
says
it a sharp finger. 'Cause that's what it's been coined,
ELITE
this particular pattern.
EDGE.
And it doesn't really
So
matter
it's
what the
either
brand anymore.
Elite
what the brand is anymore, because it
Dudes
was made famous
or Elite
by
or-
Charade up
or
in Ellenville, New York.
Elliot
When they were
Edge.
there. Just the design of the patterns
Todd could
when
probably
it's
bring Mike under the
referencing
table.
to. Just $19.50. I can't say enough about the Elite Edge. Y'all
I
heard
mean,
me
if
if
I
you
worked
watch
there
the show. You know how I go on and on and on about
I mean,
the quality
here's
of
the
their,
thing. If
of
I
their
worked there,
product.
I would
And
do
I
some
think
stuff
that
with
the
it. I
fillet
would come home
knife
from work every day and
sold
be like,
for this price or right at it. All by
My wife would be like, how was your day? I'd be like,
1102489. At only $19.
How many bottles of Crown Royal do I have left in that case?
One of the neatest little frames.
The
Look at
fuck
it.
is that?
That's a buffalo bird and trout.
Keep you
It's a
busy.
hen and rooster buffalo bird and trout.
Because you're tired.
H&R.
Or you're
We
sleepy.
don't need to
Look at
talk
that.
about work.
Isn't that a cool little frame right there?
Just saying.
4116 German steel.
I'm just saying, in case anybody wanted order number
We're seeing a
CCN
lot of that. I mean,
108 20 and
they'll
7.
always use brass rivets,
Two
pins,
and
but stainless steel is actually what? Stainless steel's tough, folks. It's actually, it's becoming more and more
Depends on
used,
if they heat treated it.
and they've enlarged them. That's another good thing.
That's
Look
a
at this
bird and
price.
turd knife.
$32.25. That's one of the lowest prices we've had ever.
That holster is too big for that knife.
10820
Oh, I thought it was going to disconnect.
You got a $120 retail
Yes.
value. So for bird hunters, any type of fowl, whatever.
For
it doesn't
trout
matter
hunters,
for bird hunters,
he
that's
almost
what
said
it's
it.
designed for. It's made for
Bird and
that.
trout hunters,
And then of course trout
fishermen.
fishermen. I'll pick that up there.
415 German steel. Oh, I'm gonna pick that up. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Perfect on it. Everything is designed for you to use. Come on, don't fall down on me. All right, $32.25 for a $120 knife. You have a bird, a hunter, and or maybe both, a trout fisherman. Father's Day's right around the corner. Oh, people are buying for Easter, holiday, anniversaries, birthdays, all kinds of stuff. That is old money at 32 and a quarter. 10820 and a 7 with a leather sheath coming along with that. All right, that's basically considered a boot knife, the one that's going to be on the top. It's 1065 German steel. It's out of the Tiger brand. It's pretty sleek looking, isn't it?
The fucking
it's just got a scaled handle.
100%.
Like a skeleton frame. I mean, you could put a handle on it if you wanted to.
Man,
or you just leave
that
it
just
like
looks
that,
so comfortable with all those sharp
stainless
points
steel.
all
It's
over the place.
Now, what we're doing for only $74.50, and I think the sling blade,
Would you like this knife?
which is
So
a fixed blade that has been it's been decided on, at least for the time being this year, that they're not going to build any of the fixed blades, because I mean even the name, it kind of references to a folder. But anyway, it was an experimental run. We're running out of all of them. You'll receive this in 1065.
I did not get a sling
and then the
blade
fixed blade
with our order.
at that $74.50 price tag, which what $37 and a quarter. I think the sling blade was around $74.83 or $78.43 or something like that. You've got a really good deal, and we have less than 100.
And then
that particular pattern is going to be done in the black and white G10 heavy duty rivets on it. That one's going to be gone. It's 110220 is your item number. Only $74.50. Look at this beautiful green right here. All right, so this is a 412 frame hen and rooster trapper. There's 212s, 412s, 312s. And then there's some other ones too. Look at that.
There's other ones too. That's what a dogleg trapper is.
It's like a dogleg trapper.
It's not supposed to come down so thin that you're like, oh god, that thing's going to break.
Mirror polishing on this German steel, folks. It's only $68.75 is all that's going to cost you. I'm going to close this up. Nickel. Oh yes, it walks in, it talks. Look at these back springs.
I still don't understand what, I've looked that term up. I know it's a thing that we say in the knife
the way they jig that bone.
I can't figure out where the fuck it was
$68.75. I mean, heck, why not? It's
walk and talk? No, it's a fucking knife.
Lengthwise, a little shorter than a premium trapper, which is a 4 1/8 inch in length. This one, as you see there, is almost 4 inches, so it really makes it easier to carry in the pocket. Oh, it's got that grass green on it too. Yeah, people's grass is growing just like mine. Old money retail on this, because it was not changed under the very old item number 4838 and the 7 was $115.
4838 and the
if you like
7.
The color green, look no further than what you just saw there. Trapper's King when it comes to
my jaw.
And then we go to we go from green to blue. Got a little thing going on there, don't we? Oh,
that's about the same color as that knife. You're like, oh, you had me. I thought it was going to be okay. Like, oh, fuck. What is this?
Again, it's all going to be done in a German steel. Look at the jigging on it. It's called deep belly jig.
They're not
and that
horrible,
also
but I mean, that's, that would be about the max I would pay for it. Some of their cheap shit is cheap shit. But some of their other stuff is not bad. They do a pretty good job with their bone and dyeing it and stuff. And like I said, that's a.
That snaps. You can hear that. Opening it up. See,
put your finger in. Put your finger in it. Ah, motherfucker.
Is
yeah, it's not a bad.
That is what a knife is supposed
write down that number. That's a
to sound like
109,
when you open and close it. It's really not practical on these big clasp knives to carry in your pocket. But the majority of the folks out there that are buying these, which then there's a lot of them.
fucking
you know, it's a
3/4
display.
inches long. It's
Well,
damn
it's
near
like
9
a-
inches.
kind of like a folding-
Put it in the fucking pocket.
It
of my
looks to me a
sweat.
folding buoy.
What the fuck are you
A
talking
pattern
about?
that was made very, very popular by W.R. Case and Sons
It just flies out of me.
on their Buffalo and Bulldog frame. This is a CCN 109361. You know
You
what?
get fucking cotton off the
That's
top.
a heck of a price tag. At $46.50 for all of that knife. Grab one of those up as well. I like
Not
this.
that he
I
would
Black
know or
Hill
anything.
Steel gonna like it. A Coy River Steel warrior, but
Like,
Black Hill Steel
Because everybody just saw you
doesn't
go,
really manufacture as many.
yeah, sometimes.
The variety, it's not a great deal. There's
I
some
was
pocket
like-
knives.
I was like,
some
I wish I hadn't
fixed
asked you
blades.
that, and I wish you
And
would have
this
been. I
is
don't
kind
know.
of something that they dived into.
Because everyone saw that
for a,
interaction. It's like,
I mean, a big,
Matt's-
heavy knife. Now, you're going to have a
Matt's
pocket
done
clip, you can take it off, but you're probably not going to want to carry that in your pocket.
Ah,
All right, there's some hunters
Or
going
buy
on
'em.
right now. And that's actually like the
That's
old
what it's just
acid
like,
etching
when people are like,
style.
"What did you take?"
It's done into this
Tell them what
steel.
the fuck you
What
took so
you
you
see on
don't
the front
die.
side is
You
also
can't-
going
like,
to be
they
on the
can't
reverse
arrest you
side
for doing
at
drugs.
$28.75. Now, what's that?
They can
Look at
arrest
this
you for
lock.
having drugs or buying drugs.
I don't know
or
what
selling
this
drugs.
weighs,
They
but
can't
I'd say
arrest
it's
you for
getting up
having
there
done
close
drugs.
to almost a pound. There's a reverse
It's
side, just
fucking-
like the front,
It's a
and it will
weird part of
stand
our
up on
fucking
its own.
country's laws, don't you think? Isn't
When
that
you
weird?
display it.
He obviously
Yeah.
did all 3 items. Like he had
One
it,
other
he
hand
bought
thing
it, and
on
went
this.
somewhere
Anyway,
with
what you
it.
got, what you have
It's like,
going
all
on
right,
right
fine,
now
we'll give you a pass.
is
If you're gonna-
olive
if you're gonna
wood,
take it that
and
far,
this
you're
is
gonna
a
die.
wood
Evidence
We'll give you a
that's
pass.
obtained
Like
out
evidence
of
of
Spain.
possession.
All right,
How
that's
much
where it
more do
comes,
you need? He
you know,
is
comes
going
from.
to the
It comes
hospital
to
for
us
having
from.
done
The
drugs.
Spanish government, they regulate
You need
this.
no
You
more
can't just
evidence.
go
There's
start
nothing
cutting down
else
olive
there. Like,
trees,
did he
folks.
maybe not have
Yeah,
drugs?
they don't
No, he
allow
went
you
to
to do
he
that.
overdosed.
Yeah, big,
Were they
nice,
on 'em?
heavy
No,
duty,
they were
almost
in 'em.
like that clasp
Even
knife.
better.
A display
like in the
folder
cavity,
when
no,
you
in the
purchase
bloodstream.
108-446
As
As far in as
28.75.
you can get.
All right, we
Like,
got
you
chip
mean-
away clearance. Let's see how many of these we got left. At
Like,
$18
like, did
and
he have the drugs in
60
his pocket?
cents.
Yeah,
It's
but
going
the
to
guy
be done
next
in
to him
linen
probably didn't wanna get
micarta.
caught and could have put
This
drugs
is
in it.
a
There's somebody
outdoor
like,
person
"Hi,
knife, you know,
Todd."
camping. Doesn't matter whether you hunt or fish if you don't,
It's like,
or you do both
somebody
or you
could have
don't
snuck
do
it in
either.
his pocket. You know, that's a rare
Spend
occurrence,
time
but it could
camping.
happen. But if you
That's
are
why it's,
fucking
you know,
overdosed
it's
on
not
it,
really
there's
all that
no
much
doubt.
eye candy.
I'm gonna smuggle them in
The
my blood.
tremendous
That
slab
doesn't work. They can't like strain you
linen
out and
micarta
fucking
on each
reconstitute
side.
them.
You have the mosaic pen. All right, so you
Yeah,
got
I'm
little brass
pretty
pins
sure. I'm
going
pretty
on
sure
with
it
this,
would
but
cut
you got
down
a
on the
handle
amount of
material that's
people
one of the
that
most
volunteer to be
durable.
a mule.
I don't want to say
What we're gonna do,
indestructible.
We're still using the same acid
Yeah,
from
that's got
73. Just
some.
keep
You would
recycling it back out.
a tremendous
What
amount
we're
of
gonna do
effort
is we're gonna pay you a
to
little bit of
break
money,
micarta,
and then when you get to your
which,
destination,
that's where
we're gonna
G10
run
came
you
from.
through a wood chipper
Or
and
just
strain
a
you out.
little
Like,
less
wait a
expensive
second.
version.
When do I get to use the
of a
money?
weaved linen
Oh, we'll take
micarta,
that
however,
back. I mean, for the
G10 for
dealers,
the
that's
last,
what
Hold
they
it
oh
for
gosh,
you
since
until you're
the
done with the wood chipper. We'll give it to you.
Right, for the dealers,
We'll give it
that
back
is
to you after.
fall
for
of
the
last
dealers.
year, I
That's an
guess,
amazing
late
revenue stream
summer
because they're like, we get the
has
drugs
become
and
a
you
handle
don't have to
material
pay the
that's hard to
mules.
come by. That's why we've had more linen
And
micarta over the
mulch.
last 7 or 8 months than probably
You know,
the
there's
previous
someone. You
years.
know, there's someone.
Heavy,
at, like,
duty
a
420
fucking-
stainless
a data
leather
farm
sheets
in
coming
fucking
along with it.
Bangladesh that's watching my life
$45
and
and
going,
change
"What are
retail
these-
value.
I don't understand
but
them.
for only $18.
What are they doing?
And 60 cents. And
Are
that
they
has
serious?
a
Should we
lot of
stop this
420
live feed? What the
stainless
fuck do
steel.
we do? I don't
You know,
understand
another one I
every
say,
third word.
why
The guy
not?
on the left.
10244 is your item number.
Don't bother.
Oh, look at what we got over here.
Oh my god.
20 pieces.
This is a
for a.
this is one heck of a pack.
Everybody keeps going.
All
Good
right,
night,
this-
Todd.
this
I don't
was
think they're
found
actually
by
when they're
a
leaving.
vendor.
I don't think they're telling
And it
us.
really
to
wasn't
leave.
a knife
I was
vendor at
like,
all.
is he telling Todd? You're not
Terry
telling
went out
Todd
and did
this in the comments.
shop the ASD
That's honestly
show
what went on in my head.
and last
I
end
was
of
like, no,
February
he's
in
saying
Las
goodnight to
Vegas.
Todd
I've
Carr.
priced packs like this before. As a matter of fact, we've had
I was
some
like,
very,
why
very
is-
similar, not
why is-
quite.
why is
And
Johnny
then,
Casey-
one
why
of
is
them was
Johnny
even
Casey
more of a
telling
best,
fucking
like
Todd Boone goodnight?
$100.
That's what went
folks.
on in my head.
Well, it's going to cost you $6.
So
I mean,
I'm
this
not
is
allowed. So I have
if
not
you
been
have-
partaking
I mean,
in jazz
hiking. Well,
cabins very
people
much lately.
are
But I realized I had
carrying
enough
wearing
stuff done that I had
backpacks
to film
now.
like one thing
They
a
don't
day
even
and a short and I've
hike
got a
or do
couple videos
anything
to
like
film this
that. It's
weekend.
just become
I was
almost
I can
like a
actually get rid
briefcase.
of habits.
I'll show you that in just one moment.
So I
'cause
got
we got a
into
whole
the
heck of a lot of
fucking
nice.
I got into
ones
the
for $6 a piece.
devil's lettuce so hard
They're
last
going to be
night.
5
I was
fixed blade knives.
watching
They're
a
going to be a trio
documentary
of
about a
Delta
murder
Rangers.
that happened in
No,
Ireland.
6.
And
Well,
the
we
woman
got
that got
boot
murdered was
7. No,
French.
that's a 49.
And I
we
was
have
watching
6,
it with subtitles on, and I swear to
including
God,
the
I thought I
boot
had learned
knife.
French.
There's your Delta Rangers. That's not anything that's been new. It is now because it was gone for about, about 8 or 9 years. Look at these tab commanders. You have a fillet knife. These are heavy. You have a trio of heavy-duty working knives. There's that tab commander that's going to have the hand guard on it. And that's going to come with a very elaborate sheath. Look at this massive folder right there on top. That's almost like an upsweep Tanto style. That's a folding knife. I think that we sold it at one point in time for around $20. We have some Jim Frost Tech Extreme Designs. Let's see. We have 6 Delta-Rangers. And then we're going to be doing a couple of medium-sized knives. And again, not small. Medium-sized knives. They are also out of the Tech Extreme.
They sent me
$6 a piece. Now,
they sent me
already
a calendar
some of these are pre-sold.
That's what
we're going to talk about.
These are
when I bring up the
on the Dish Network,
our app, or into our internet.
They sent me an actual guide to where and when the show is
on the show, folks. A $450 value. All right, let's see here. I'm going to tip something there.
And it's
Gil Endor, Daniel.
It looks like something that would be on my grandmother's refrigerator. 2
compartment, 3 compartments, 4 compartments. Here's the reverse side of it.
Yep, right.
It's actually comfortable.
Yeah,
you got a hook and loop compartment as well.
A hook and loop compartment.
This portion here is storage.
There's still 17 people.
Good looking camo.
Yeah, guys, we're going to end this. I'm going to stop this.
Camouflage. It's $6. Those of you out there,
well, I was hoping it would stop. Actually, stop.
You probably know.
And a nutsack. No, I think it's called a rucksack. So, guys, I'm gonna end this. It's been 3 hours. I'm not gonna do, because what'll happen is it turns into that 4.5 hour after show we did that night, and then I wake up the next day and wish I had died as a small child because I did not drink any water, and I drank like 10, 12 beers, and then woke up the next morning and did not feel well. So, guys, I love y'all. It's been fun. Check out the video tomorrow. I do the unboxing. If you did not get to see Rhett and Link before they got busy, you know, they've got lives too. So if you did not get to see them, go back and rewatch. I think we were only about 40 minutes in when they decided that they would. I mean, we finally got it coordinated, and I know the audio was bad, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, guys, let's count it down and get out of here. That's not where it's at. It's down here. What are you doing? You're grabbing your shit like you're leaving. You and I are going to fucking watch TV.
29. 28.
27.
26.
25.
24.
23.
22. 21.
20.
19.
18.
17.
16.
15.
14.
13.
12.
11.
10.
9.
8.
6.
6. What happened to 7?
7.
5.
4.
3.
2.
1. 0.
Matt's typing a comment. So, guys, I'm going to end this. If you're a paying member, I'm probably going to put a link up in the chat. We might watch a movie tonight. So if you guys want to do that, I will post it up in the Gilded server chat. Guys, if you want to become a member and get in on the Gilded server, we have so much fun there. I have like several rooms. We have a comments section. So if we're watching this on YouTube, we can go in and drop comments. If someone sees it, they know we're watching Cutlery Corner Network, and we basically do this just over the Gilded server. So I think I gave you access to that too. Yeah, it's kind of fun. We have a lot of fun with that. So tomorrow's video, I'm unboxing these. I have 2 videos that are done that will be going up Monday and Tuesday. And from now on, I'm trying to try and have every day is going to have at least 2 videos. So a morning video and either a live feed, or a morning video and a pre-record video. I'm going to do a short one time. So Matt typed that. What he said.
Yeah, bye, Nico.
So guys,
bye, guys.
I'll get into the Gilded server and find out if you guys want to do that later. I always this.